What is up, guys? Here we are. Dude, look at that. Looking just like a soldier, like a super serum. Captain America. You want to do a sound check too? Once the
once
IG
it
pops
gets
up?
on.
Let's play a little bit.
And ready.
Ready, ready. What is up, guys? Ooh. Oi, bro. My first time playing in a minute. Oh, my feet are great, yeah. My like limbs, like my connecting joints and stuff. Like my hips and then here. Oh yeah. How we look there? What up, guys? How's it going, guys? Hey, guys. What is up, dudes? What if I did this way? Is this too crazy? There's so much lean. How about this? Ooh, nice. Nice.
All right, let's hear this audio.
Arigato gozaimasu. Hi. How we look there? Look at that back.
Sounds beautiful.
What up, baby got back. Where we at here? Mikey got back. Are we on?
Yeah.
Let me see, how do I look if I'm in the sun, huh?
Nihal says, hello.
Yo, ni hao. All right, you can kick it to me. Yo. Am I in camera? In the frame?
Yes, you are in frame.
And then the light.
Mikey's on beat.
Yo.
Playing ball with Lay.
Playing with my balls with Lay. Happy Sunday. Happy family day to everybody. Ooh, through the legs.
I'm going to keep my mic off until...
Yeah, if you guys have questions, drop them down below. I'm just chilling today. Big chill. Big chill. How's this? Do I have a girlfriend on Facebook?
Yeah. You got a random like clip.
Facebook, dude. Facebook makes everybody ornery.
Hi, babe.
Hey, baby. Oh my gosh. Everybody's my girlfriend. Even guys are my girlfriends. Even you boys are my girlfriend. I'm playing.
I think you might.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to share it? From my like page to my, to work the night shift. Oh, yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm just chilling. I have a family gathering in my Discord community tonight, so I'll be leading that. There you go. Woo! So I'm kind of getting ready for that. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
From a lens of consciousness.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all right. Everything affects your consciousness, so like it'll just change more then. Yeah. So as you eat meat, it'll just change your mindset in a different way. I like meat. Meat's cool. Mihao. Mihao, nihao. I'm over here, bro. Hi. What's up, dude? Let's move this like that. Bam. Getting every single motherfucking thing. I'm old. Bam. Saka laka laka. Look at you. Let me know if I'm not in frame, Sasha, because sometimes I'm playing with the ball and I kind of forget. And we can do a sound check too. See how these mics are.
Okay.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was great.
All right, bro. I then. All right. At the knees. Hiya. Hiya. To the legs.
And Nihal asked, what do you think of mortality?
In what way? It's a super broad thing. I actually never think about mortality ever, so that's not even ever. I never think about that. But I mean, if you like stimulate the question. You probably even zoom out if you need to, Sash. Make it a wide shot because I'm like moving and stuff. I never think about mortality. I just think about like really like the second by second, moment by moment type of thing. You know, engagement, like the moment. I don't really think about mortality or something like that. I'm thinking about what am I doing now? How do I feel? Does it feel good to do this? All that type of stuff. What's up? Yo, what's up, money girl? You ever get some money? Huh? I hope you did. Praying for you, girl. Morale?
Morality.
Oh, morality, not mortality?
Yeah.
But did he spell that the first time? Or did you read it wrong?
I read it wrong.
Oh. I can't see the comments, so. Morality, like morale, like being a moral person. Oh. My bad.
I was not looking either.
Nah, it's totally me. I'm glad it was a light one, just like a light pushback. Yeah. Morality, everyone has their own morals and stuff like that, so it's not that big of a deal. I think this, from the engagement of like what's sustainable. Like obviously if people are like stealing and killing and hurting, it's not a very sustainable position to be at in life. So I think morality is more so on the sustainability of a society and a culture. So like whatever your culture needs to be sustained, then, you know, endeavor in it, and like that's what you could base your morals on. That's more so how I would look at it. I don't ever think about it. Like whenever I approach stuff, I don't look with any sort of like condition or terminology. I look at it and I'm like, what am I looking at? What's the purpose? What's the use? And what's the effectiveness of it? And I mainly look through that lens, and it makes life a lot more effective because I don't have a bias. I'm not prejudging like, okay, this is bad. So like if you think something's already bad, then it's going to end up influencing the rest of it. But if you look at it unbiasedly, you can kind of see it for what it is and how to like utilize it. Yeah. I mean, I just said all the stuff, so yeah. Like, I don't really care about trying to be a moral person because it doesn't really matter because it's fake. If you're trying to be anything, you're fake. Just be it and just do it and just look at things for what they are, and you end up being the thing. So like, no one has to tell me to be an awesome, amazing guy, right? But I get that all the time. Like, oh, Mikey, you're so awesome. You're so amazing. Because I'm not trying to be. I'm just living, and this is what I am. And as I am, like, it just naturally comes across. So I don't have to be a moral person. I just care because I see that caring for people is more sustainable than hating people. Because you're not going to have a lot of people in your life if you hate people, if you're racist or you're prejudiced. So, you know, it's the same thing. But making it the North Star is like it's try hard, and it's fake and manipulative. What else? Anything?
Well, Monica said still nothing.
Still nothing? Well, what have you done in that time?
I was going to ask the same thing. Have you done anything?
It's not about nothing. It's like, well, with the time that you have, what have you done? And that's going to show the effectiveness of what you get. Or what you get is going to be like the effectiveness of like what you endeavored in. All right, cool. Hush over here eating a tangerine. It's family day. She got her laptop set up, just kicking back. So this is the girl who reads all the questions here, just sitting up, eating her little tangerine or whatever it is. Is it tangerine or what, Sash? Or the orange?
It's a mandarin.
It's a mandarin. What's up? It's like there's Lay, there's the house, there's the rest of the city. Here's
my
the
cute little pink book bag.
national forest behind us.
Heck
big
yeah.
mountain.
You can hear the cicadas.
Maybe. I don't know. The volume's kind of down. So here's me. Hi.
She said I'm not sure where to start.
I mean, watch my videos, bro. Like I've told you guys like 1,000. Just watch my videos. I mean, where to start? I've given you the answer 1,000 times.
This is Monica, by the way.
I know it's
okay.
Monica. I mean, one thing is like this analysis paralysis. If you never start, you don't get anything anyway. So you might as well start, even if you don't know where. Like, what's the best thing? You start going somewhere, bro. Like, just do something. Just do something, because doing nothing gets you nothing.
Yeah.
And you die in the process.
Strawberry shortcake says beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nihal asked, what do you think of time?
Time? I don't think about it too often unless I need to do something, but like, it's not really relative. It's not really relevant to me, but because it's relative to me. So whenever I focus on it, it has a purpose, but if I don't focus on it, it has no purpose. So it's dependent upon me focusing on it. So I don't really think about time too much. I think about what do I want to do. So like, I don't even know what time it is right now. I know it's day. I know it feels good outside and I want to be outside. So I'm just doing that right now. I know it's Sunday. Get those guitars.
Jag said, hi.
Dad?
Jag.
Gag?
Jag.
Oh, Jag. What up, Jag?
And
Badoosh.
Tiff asked, what is your diet?
I don't diet. Diets are bad for you. So, yeah. Diets are super bad for humans. Dieting and all that stuff, it's bullcrap. Wicked chicka boom! Yeah. Woo! Work the night shift. All these people have been having dreams about me too at night.
Yeah. I mean,
whenever I posted that on my story, someone's like, I had a dream about you too. I just had a dream about you. And seeing that there's people have dreams about me. I'm getting every motherfucking thing.
I definitely dream about Mikey.
What'd you say?
I said I definitely dream about you.
You have a dream about me last night?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Tally up.
Tiff said diet is what you eat.
No, I'm not going to accept that. I don't care what people say because a diet is still like restrictions in the category of I eat everything except things that aren't food. Only thing I don't eat are things that aren't food. So there you go. But like when like there's such a heavy manipulation on it that like it's not that and it weakens you to even think it. So I don't have a whole diet on my mind. Remember, there's a computer here, so let's just not get you too hard. All right, cool. We're good. Selfie stick time. Chicken, chicken. All right, what else we got here, Sash?
Well, he said that is his diet.
Who?
Same person.
Said that everything's my diet?
I don't know.
Nah, diet's just weak, bro. Like, it's just not the thing. Like, that's not the word to use. It's because diets are irrelevant because you can eat things that aren't even what you're made of. So they can bypass cognitive reasoning because you're like, oh, this is my diet. My diet is this. All right, you can zoom in now, probably.
Pick your spot and I'll zoom in.
I'll chill right here beside you.
Okay, cool.
No, you're cool. Maybe some like level ground here or something like that. There we go. Not backlit. Yeah, like certain words are like engaged in manipulation, so you have to watch out what you're saying and what you think. And diet's one of those things. Like if you say it, you're manipulating yourself because you can have a diet of what you don't consist of. So, I mean, comprised of. If you intake what you're not comprised of, it doesn't matter what your diet is. You're still malnourished. So what are you made of? Okay, just eat that. Like I eat what I'm made of. I'm made of certain elements, and I make sure to consume those elements. So yeah. If not, then you'll be manipulated and stuff. And there's no good in being manipulated. Like you don't win. Like you don't get good stuff. Huh? Oh, lay. You can get a chair up there. Yeah. Actually, I can get us all in the frame.
I don't want to be in the frame.
Sasha does not want to be in the camera. You heard it, guys. She doesn't want y'all to see her. She's like, I'm good, bro. Most girls are. Like most girls aren't.
In the frame.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Can they hear you, Sasha?
I don't want to be in the frame.
Okay, cool.
It is acknowledged that you do not want to be in the frame.
Then just don't be in the frame, bro. Just move the camera. There you go. There you go.
I'm on the YouTube frame. All right.
Yeah, you can't see you on Instagram.
All right.
Work the night shift. Good day, man. Just relax. Just chill. Like,
Yeah.
every day doesn't have to be a high impact, high intensity moment. Just chill, dude. Let the wind blow.
Gideon said, "Thank you very much, brother. You're helping me a lot with your mindset."
Heck yeah, dude. I'm influencing the entire world, dude. People are having dreams about me. People are having visions. People are having wet dreams. I'm happy. It's a good life, dude. I am blessed, dude. I'm happy to help y'all too. It's fun. It's really cool. My brother.
Nihal said, "Why do you call this space realm, not Earth or world?"
I mean, those are generic terms to a like point to those things. When you understand a realm, it's usually contains certain things in like it's the realm of. So like you have the stems, which is like the realm of like science, technology, stuff like that, you know. And then you have like ecosystems. I mean, like the realm is like what contains something. So whenever we're speaking in this way of what I'm talking about what's contained in this realm. We can call it a room. We can call it the space of, but like nonetheless, like it's the entirety of what we're actually in. I say we're on the world, but we're not in the world. There's also this and that and that and this and this. So the world points to part of the realm, but it's not the fullness of the realm. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I mean? So realm just encapsulates it. It encapsulates like a lot more. I think I'm ready for some juice. What time is it, Sash?
It is 3:06.
I haven't drunk anything today, so I think I'm like, yeah, I'm like, dang, dude, that's cool. I think it's time for me to drink something. I'm like, all right, I get a little tongue tied already. All right, I'm gonna go weigh myself, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
You
What
can
do you
talk
want to
these
chat
people.
to?
And then,
Jujube
we
said
can
new
see.
sub.
Juice. You said?
Mm-hmm. New sub. Gideon said, "Every day is amazing, getting better. I'm blessed too, my brother." And Mikey will be back. Hello, everyone. I know Facebook, you can't see me. But YouTube Facebook, you can't see me. Facebook and YouTube, you can see me, but Instagram, you can't because you're on the portrait mode. It's the same thing with TikTok. And Jackie asks, "Is this more a spiritual journey that helps you better understand the space you live in?" Okay, so he doesn't actually believe in spirituality. Because when you break it down, it's spirit is breath, ritual, like rituality. So it's just like breath ritual. So every moment you're breathing, you're living, and technically everything is spiritual to him. So yeah, he's just teaching not even teaching. He's just living life, and he's sharing his life with you guys. That's it.
There's a leaf on my seat.
Yo, it's been blessed.
Bless up, dog. Big blessing.
Mm.
Hello. Hi. Hi, what's up?
Yo,
Where we at now?
you got questions. Someone wanted to know if you could flex muscles
Yes,
so that you can charge his phone.
Charge my phone. Yeah, flex so much your phone. It'll pop though, so like I can't do it too hard. Or like, you know, there's like a Samsung warranty on it, like an iPhone warranty that will explode if you're holding it while I flex. So I'm legally not allowed to flex too hard because it might damage the viewer. So viewer discretion is advised.
So they were asking, or Jackie was asking, is this more a spiritual journey that helps you better understand the space you live in?
No, I'm not putting it there. No, it's not really a spiritual journey at all. It's just a conscious journey. Like it's not even like spiritual is like it's wannabe. It's try hard. Like spiritual, like you don't have to do a spiritual. You can just literally be aware of. And that's what all this really is just really being aware of what's up. You sit down if you want to.
John is like, what on, or Joe, sorry, what on earth?
What?
I don't know.
What on earth? What?
He said, what on earth?
What on earth? Boudang.
Yeah. And Laxanya said, spirit is consciousness.
No, it's not. They're two different things. Because if you see a ghost, that ghost isn't like conscious. If you see a demon, it's not like the demon's consciousness. If you see like some sort of deity, like yeah, it's in a sense aware, but it's not. Spirit is not consciousness. There's a lot of people out there who are conscious who aren't necessarily spiritual. It's more so being aware of. But it's cool though. I mean, it's whatever.
And Gideon asked, what helped you take this lifestyle more serious?
I don't take lifestyle seriously. Like, it's the opposite. Just don't take it so seriously, bro. But be aware as you aren't taking it that serious. This is closer. I can put it on the floor.
Did you see?
Yeah.
You want to put it here?
I probably put your bag on the table and then move this chair here and put them here in front of me.
Okay. I don't know about this
That's
table.
good, man. Man, that's so tasty.
I don't know how clean this is.
It rains every day, Sasha.
Okay.
It has dirt water on it from the air. It has air water. But what do you think about this? It's on the seat, bro.
I know, it's dirty there too.
No.
I'll spray it down later.
It's not even dirty, Sasha. Sasha, it's clean. Sasha, it's clean.
And Joe asked, what's your lifestyle?
It's just living. My lifestyle is living. Living it up. Big old living lifestyle.
Constantine said, never trust a doctor with dead plants.
Ain't my plants, bro.
And he ain't a doctor.
Nor am I a doctor. Not my plants, and I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
Don't trust a guy who mislabels you.
Yeah, don't trust a person who doesn't know you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for laughing into the microphone.
I'll be out of here soon enough. So yeah. Plus, I think it's some plants. It's rainy season here. I think some plants can get overwatered from all the rain. So like when it was dry, actually these plants here were good. But it's whatever. I don't even care.
Mm.
Are those jalapenos over there? Or bell peppers or what?
Yeah, they're the spicy peppers. Oh, let's eat some.
Oh man, that's some. Put it in the
At
broth.
My next eating date. Put it in this.
Put that in the broth now, dude. Like the broth is pretty spicy. I like that. Work the night shift.
And Nihal asked, what about your hair growth? In one live, you said you ate hairy animals. And another, you said you let blood of Brazilian girl blood dry on skin.
Brazilian? No, not blood. Brazilian, all the girls. Every girl I get with her period instantly initiates. I'm talking about, I don't know what it is, but I make girls just detox. I make girls flush their system. I think it's like because they're getting ready for me to prepare. Every time I meet a girl, she'll even start her period sooner, just kind of like get all the stuff out of the way to prepare for me. So I go ahead and just do it anyway. And some girls I'm with for like months, so like they have multiple menstrual cycles. But all the girls, I'll let dry. Not just Brazilians. It was every country I've been to, right? So, yeah.
They ask, I'm curious, is there anything
But that wasn't
more?
about hair. That blood there wasn't about hair up here. Yeah. What was our question?
Is there anything more
For hair?
Yeah.
If I don't have like the freaking sun, you can see like actually my hair there, but like it's so shiny. I have so much oil on my. It's not bad oil, it's like good oil, it's shiny, but like my head's so shiny, and the sun's like right on like behind me from the shade. Thank you. My skin looks like super like fresh, but like for my hair, just stop killing yourself. That's pretty much it. Like yeah, stop. If you stop killing yourself, you stop having hair loss.
Okay, this is interesting. Riley said fasted 11 days, ran 4K, and surfed 2 times daily. Felt amazing the whole time. Consciously felt
All right,
aware
whatever.
of what food was doing in my life.
Whatever, bro. Food's good. You should eat. I think it's stupid not to eat and go do a bunch of activities. Like, it's stupid. So I like. There's no glory here, bro. Like I judge that stuff hard. I would definitely say eat. Like you're gonna get a lot better results if you eat. Eating is great. There's nothing wrong with eating. People demonize eating because they want to blame something, but not themselves. So it's whatever. All right, next. Move on. Eat, dude. Like, come on, seriously, God. Sasha.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Sasha.
So. They asked if you were still fasting.
No, bro. I don't fast. Like, who's they? Same person?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't fast. Fasting's stupid. Like, watch my content, guys. Like, what is up with y'all? Just watch my content. Like I've said for the past like 4 years, something like that. Fasting's stupid. I've said that almost every single video. Like, watch any video of mine. Are you still fasting? I love you though, bro. Cheers to a good friendship. But seriously, pay attention. Yeah, yellow's awesome. I like yellow. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. We're just chilling or what?
Mm-hmm.
There's no other questions? All right, just chill with me on a nice Sunday, midday, outside. No questions, no questions. No, you're late, bro. No, I'm chilling now. I'm just chilling, but I didn't want to hear it, bro. No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. Yeah, I can feel the spider crawling on me. It's on my ear.
Yeah, it was making the web on
See
your
it?
ear.
Is this one of them? Is this spider here?
No, that's a beetle.
That's a different bug. See how I got spiders on my ear, and I feel the web going across my head. All right, what's the question?
Corian
Here it
didn't
is.
have a question. He had a comment. He said autophagy is a good thing for the body.
You've been programmed. That's all I gotta say. You guys just repeat what everyone tells you. Like, you don't even like do it yourself. Autophagy is good for your body. Like, bro, like, okay. Oh, ay.
Riley said, sorry, last time I looked, you were 200 days in. Have not been.
What though? Is Riley a boy or a girl?
It said, have not been paying attention to.
Come on, Riley. The whole point of doing anything is to be okay. I don't want to be hard.
I think it's a guy.
It's a guy, right? Okay.
I can't see it, the profile very clearly.
Well, you're sexy either way. If you're a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. I love you. But the whole point of what we're doing is to be more aware, is to be more conscious. So it's not about like, hey, I can go like work out or surf or whatever. It's so you can like use that energy and become more aware. So if you did all that stuff, but you still didn't hear like, oh, Mikey doesn't fast, it's like, what's the point of doing anything if we're not aware of the spiders that are on us and crawling and the bugs and what's right in front of our face? That's the only reason we're doing any. It's not even to have muscles. It's not to have like, smooth skin. It's to be aware. So yeah, I don't fast, bro. I do not fast. at all. I do not fast. I do not fast. All right, next. What was the comment, dude?
You said the autophagy with the
Oh, the autophagy guy? Yeah, yeah. So, like, think about it like this. You always are in cellular turnover, producing new stem cells. Or else you wouldn't have made it this far. You didn't fast when you were a baby. You didn't fast when you were 2 or 5 or 10. Like, so you always had autophagy going. So, like, it's just, people don't think, dude, like, bro, autophagy is always happening. There's higher states of it, but, like, you don't even need the higher states if you're not in a detrimental state in the first place. So it's irrelevant if you just take care of yourself. This is so silly, guys. You guys are so silly. Oh my gosh. You want a justification to starve yourself? It's called anorexia, dummy. Eat, 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 eat.
I'm glad that you're out here sharing what you want to share, and it just so happens to help people too.
Yeah, y'all hear Lay? She said stuff.
It's true. I just said stuff.
She did, yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's the highest way. Like, perfect skin, muscles are huge, bodies. Like, I don't fast or worry about autophagy or anything like that. That's close. And my body's like, look at all that mass, bro. I don't work out. I don't do cardio. I don't track macro. Like anything those people tell you, I don't do any of that stuff. And I used to be fat. I used to be overweight. I was balding. My hair filled back in. I know you can't see it because my head's shiny. I have so many oils and stuff like that. But in my other pictures, you can see it, or like when I'm inside, you can see it. I have a bunch of energy. I sometimes stay up for days. Like, my cognition's through the roof. You know, so like I just had better results than them. So like, you don't need all that dumb stuff they're telling you. They're trying to convince you. That's what the world does. It tries to convince you. Like, I let my results do the speaking. Like, it's undeniable what you see here. I'm big. I've gained weight. I'm massive. All the other stuff.
What's a bug on your table?
Yeah, that's why I put it down. I was like, what the heck? It flew in and just got on it. I'm like, all right,
Awesome.
have it.
Like, don't let them manipulate you, dude. Like, I love you. That's why I'm talking to you, because I love you. Like, don't let them manipulate you. But you won't know until I tell you. So I'm telling you right now, don't let them manipulate you. All right, next.
So Nihal asked, why did you transition from eating fruits to drinking juice? And then also
From eating fruits to drinking juice? I didn't. Wait, what are you talking about? I still eat fruits. And then what was the second part?
To drinking juice.
But was there any more after that?
Why did you transition from eating fruits
to drinking
juice?
I thought there was more. I didn't. I'm not sure. Like, are you talking about like the guide stuff or what? Yeah, because I still eat meat and vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. I'm not a fruitarian. I think that's, silly, but yeah, I didn't. I still eat fruits. Fruits are cool. They're okay. They're not everything though.
Oh.
Today could be a chill live. I'm cool.
Yeah.
It is all, guys, I'm good, man. I'm just enjoying this nice summer breeze in the high mountains of Nepal, the wind blowing through my hair. Just chilling. But yeah, if you guys do have a question, it's cool to answer.
Okay. Abion asked, what about the aspects of wealth and money in regards to guide?
Yeah, it makes people richer. So like, it makes you more like, because the whole point of the guide is to get you energy so you can be more aware about what's going on. When you're more aware, you're just more successful, period. Like, that's all success is the awareness that you have. Like, when you know something about something, you can profit off of it. So the guide gets you more like aware about what's going on in your life and your surroundings, how you can utilize it and maximize it. So it makes it easier to generate wealth and everything else.
It heightens your cognitive functions.
I mean, think of what pertains to life, and it makes you more effective in it. Relationships, money, body, conditioning, like just not being tricked by obviously dumb stuff like fasting or whatever that stuff's out there, It just makes you hyper aware. But also chill. Like you're not hyper where you're overstimulated, like jumping off the roof and stuff like that. But you just see stuff and you just notice stuff. Like it just makes so much more sense. So yeah. So that's how you make money is you make sense. You make sense, you make money.
And Laxania asked, what is the guide about?
Everything I just said. It's about getting energy from this realm and then diverting it to your cognitive function so you can become aware of what's around you. Because that's all that life is what you're in and the awareness of it. That's it. That's all it is. All of life can be summed up to consciousness and your directive of using the awareness in that consciousness. So the consciousness is your conscious, but the awareness is being able to actualize what's around you. Like you're aware of what's around you.
Abion said, thanks, Mikey. And Nihal asked, how much effects does astrology, their sign, planets, Rahu, Ketu, etc., have on an individual?
I mean, it's not that it has an effect on the individual. It just displays the characteristics of the individual. So it's not like, okay, this is here, so now it's going to affect you. It's more so that it's describing you and who you are. So like it's like before you had a name, there was a planet associated with you, so it can determine your characteristics. Not that it's going to push your characteristics, but it's going to explain your characteristics. So it's not the opposite. It's not that it has an effect on you. It's like it just describes what you are.
Laxania said, love that answer. Thanks. And Cosmopolitan Lifestyle said, you make money when you make sense. Love it. And
Thanks for loving what I say, guys. It's obvious to me. Like all this stuff is just like this is yeah. So yeah, of course, yeah.
Nathaniel on Facebook said, hey man, just bought the life guide with my wife. Amazing stuff. I was about to ask questions about money, but you answered it. Could the manifestation guide in the Discord also help us attract more money?
When I made the manifestation guide, first off, I love you. What was his name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. That's what I thought because I thought of Tiff and Nate. I'm like Nathaniel. I'm like it'd be crazy if Nathaniel got the guide. That'd be crazy, dude.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be totally cool because Tiff was like way into the health stuff even before I was aware of it. So she was like, "Don't microwave stuff because microwaves are bad." I'm like, "You're freaking out. Like I'm hungry. Okay, let me use that freaking microwave." But she's amazing. Nathaniel, bless you and your wife. I love you guys so much. Much success to both of y'all. I made the manifestation guide before I made the actual life guide because I had figured out how life works at that specific time. And then I made like a guide on what I found out. And that's how I was able to retire and all sort of stuff that happened in my life, right? But I never went through with it because I was kind of like, I don't really want to push this because I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't want to try to save the world type of mindset. That's not me. I'm not like, oh, the world needs saving. No, the world's where the world wants to be. So I support the world. So if the world wants to do that, cool. Whatever, And yeah, so I never did anything with it. But whenever I made the guide, I brought the manifestation guide into the Discord community so people can see those old teachings that got me to this point of like success and everything else, like wealth and stuff. So it's primarily for that. It's not going to be like how to generate money. It's going to say, hey, your thinking's holding you back from experiencing the world in the way it's effectively experienced so you can have some sort of result. It's more so like that. So you can have me, guess what? I have muscles and women and big giant houses and nice beautiful yards and fresh sun and blue skies. And that's what I do with my energy. It's what I made, so it's more so like that. Yeah, it's definitely going to help you for sure. I mean, everything I do is going to help you. Like me, even just this is not even a training live and I'm already helping you. Like you're already like getting epiphanies without me saying, hey, be aware of this stuff. This is just like me just like free flowing, so definitely the stuff that I'm purposely telling you to direct you is going to help you, because the stuff I'm just passively doing is help. Like everything I do is for a purpose, so there's an effect to it. I don't just do stuff for nothing. I don't just like say useless words. Everything I'm saying, it has a purpose to it.
Mikey, do you agree until the United States completely bans child marriage, Christ will not accept us?
What? Wait, hold on. I was not. What? What did they ask?
Do you agree until the United States completely bans child marriage, Christ will not accept us? Isn't it banned?
Hold on, wait.
Or
hold on,
not
just
allowed?
hold on,
What?
wait, hold on. What? I'm getting in the psyche of this person real quick. First off, child marriage? What? Where? I'm not aware of it, so I have no idea. Like, is it legal? Probably so. Maybe I have no idea. Probably like what, like 16 or something like that. They're able to marry at 6. I don't know. Maybe they like would need consent from their parents. I don't know anything about child marriages. I married one time. I married Sasha, and when I married her, she was 25. So definitely not a child. Second of all, I don't give an F if Christ accepts me. I'm not groveling or need the validation of somebody's not here. So I don't know about a whole country and a nation. Like, who cares? What about Mexico or Canada or like Brazil or, European, the European countries? These people who are about America understands like Christ primarily pertains to America. So they only think about America. So that's not something I would even care about. But the child marriage is a whole separate thing. I didn't even really know that was a thing. When's the last time it happened though? Like, okay, even with it legal, like let's say it was legal, like when's the last time it actually occurred? Who married a kid? Like I don't, maybe they did it yesterday. I have no idea. I'm not even in the States, nor do I really care. But I think that you focusing on these things are really going to eat away at your soul, and it's going to like take your spirit away from you and start aging you hard. So like I wouldn't get too wrapped up in it because I don't know how like much of a pressing issue it is. I don't know who's marrying kids out there. So, and I'm not even in the States, so I don't even know, bro. But I don't think it's healthy for you, good for you to think about that type of stuff.
And then Gideon on FB said, "Do I eat if I don't want it or feel like it?"
Hell yeah, of course. Eat vitamin A through mineral zinc like the guide says. It doesn't matter if you want to or not. It's not about if you want to. It's about evolving. You don't even know what to eat, so you probably haven't been feeding yourself that anyway, which is probably why you don't want to eat, because you're just thinking about what you know to eat. You got to eat the next thing, dude.
And Camille asked, in what ways becoming engaged will eventually fulfill our dreams and goals automatically?
Sasha, looking away from me. I'm like, right here. What'd you say? Sasha's doing this. In what way?
I'm trying to read the screen, but the screen is away from you.
What'd you say?
In what ways becoming engaged will eventually fulfill our dreams and goals automatically?
From who?
From Camille.
Camille? What ways? What's the only way you can get anything is by being engaged. So, like, that's how you have a relationship and a job. You got to engage in your job to keep your job or a relationship. So, you engaging in reality is the only way to fulfill anything. So, like, there's no other way to fulfill it unless you were engaged in some sort of manner. So, yeah. Does that make sense?
And Izzy,
it's self-defining. Like, engagement is the activation and the pursuit of. That's what engagement to marriage is. Like, you're engaged with the person. Like, you are engaged. Like, not engaged. Like, hey, we got engaged, got a ring. Like, hey, we're engaged. Like, I am paying attention to this person. I'm listening to what they're saying and they're feeling in their heart and stuff like that. That's what true engagement is. That's my hat.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Mm-hmm.
Little
Izzy
cheeky.
said, I've dropped
Can you see
12 kg. I feel so much clarity and have plenty of energy. Good for you.
That's amazing. That's pretty cool. We have Lou from our Discord. He, in 30 days, he's lost 29 pounds. 30 days, he's lost 29 pounds. In 30 days, from the guide. No working out, no exercising, no calorie counting, no dieting or anything like that. In 30 days, he's lost 29 pounds. We have another person in there who was on ADHD medicine, and ever since she got on the guide like 3 or 4 days ago, she doesn't need to take it at all because she's calm and collected, but she has a bunch of energy. And even the people around her is like, dude, like, you're different. Like, you just seem so much more like energetic, but like focused. And she hasn't even been taking her ADHD stuff. Just from like less than a week on the guide. It's very, very powerful.
Oh, okay. Going further up, I saw her other.
Who's her?
Her or him?
Camille or what?
Izzy. It could be a guy or girl. I can't see. I said, bro, don't know about
Probably
your guide, but I've been listening 4 months now and decided to just listen, and you have helped me. I'm down 20 pounds now. I'm getting stronger, and I've Starting to just let go of what doesn't matter anymore.
Good. You're welcome. So enjoy. It's a good life. I don't know how you can listen to me for 4 months and not know about the guide. Like, that's a heavy level of unawareness. But yeah, like, sure, yeah, I'm happy for your results though. Like, for real. A lot of people just, because I put so much energy out and stuff like that, a lot of people just receive the energy and their body automatically changes. Like, the girls around me, my lovers and stuff like that, if a girl gets around me, she instantly gets more beautiful, more like glowing and radiant, more attractive. And it's not even always just physical attributes. It's like they start glowing from the inside. So like everybody who gets around me and receives this energy just becomes more alive. You lose weight, you get in better shape, you're more calm, you have greater levels of energy, and you have control over your emotions and stuff like that. So that's the Mikey effect. Ta-da! So I'm praying for the world for praying, you know. What else we got?
And CJDJC said, don't pay attention to anything that doesn't involve you or your dreams. Am I correct?
No. Like, no, not at all, bro. Like what? I don't know you, so you're not in my dream, so should I not pay attention to your question? Like, these things are self-defeating. Like, I don't know who you are. You're not part of my dream. So by that logic, I should just ignore, so I should delete this person, block them. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how like rudimentary this is. Like, when you really boil it down, it contradicts a lot of things in your life that are just like passive. Like, you're a blessing. If I, you get what I'm saying? So no, like, just be open and just be aware of what's around you, not just focus on your dream. That's stupid. That's what ignorant people say who have no life. Focus on your dreams. No, live life and enjoy all of the life, because this is the dream. And just know what's around you. Don't ignore people. Don't neglect people. Don't fail to acknowledge the people around you who are calling out. You never know, a blessing in disguise. Like, this person who's unassociated with your path may be the next step for you getting to your actual goal. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, dude, focus on love the world, love everybody, like love the people around you, pay attention, give an open ear. If they start talking some bull crap, like, stop that and like lead it to a better place. But like, nonetheless, like, don't focus on your dreams. Focus, like, become aware of everything, because this is the dream. Like, my life is the dream, and everything. This butterfly that flies around me, the dragonfly, this is part of my dream. You, Sasha.
And
But if I only focused on my dream, I'd miss all of you guys. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even, because it's a chill day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna miss a lot if you don't stop and like acknowledge what's around you. Let the losers isolate themselves and go focus on money or success. I'm successful because I have everything, not because I focus on one thing. You know?
Burke said, yo, Mikey, I appreciate your work. I would like to know how you would have approached not drinking on the weekends.
A place what?
How you would approach not drinking on the weekends.
Guys, excuse me, because like these cicadas, I don't know if you can hear them. Okay, let's do this. They're loud. Like, they are so loud, and Sasha's like looking away from me talking, and she's talking kind of like this one, like, you know. It's like, it's kind of hard to hear you, but like, yeah. Please excuse me.
Sit on this side and turn this.
Could, but it's all good. We're here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like try to like. That's why I put the hat on, because it puts my ears forward so I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay.
Without it kind of goes backwards. So I think that not drinking on the weekends isn't really your goal, bro. Like, you shouldn't not drink on the weekends. You should just love yourself. When you love yourself, you don't want to drink in the first place, whether it's a weekend or a weekday. It doesn't matter. Like, you hate yourself. It causes brain damage. Why would you hate yourself so much you'd want to put something in you that damages your brain? It literally causes brain damage and liver damage and skin damage. It's poison. It's a toxin. You become intoxicated. Thanks for the idea. I appreciate that. But why would you want, like, what do you mean not drink on the weekends? It's a bigger issue than not drink on the weekends. It's like, why would you hate yourself so much you literally drink toxins that cause brain damage? What's wrong with you? Like, why would you hate yourself so much? You're like debating, should I poison myself this weekend or not? Like, what's wrong with a person so much to where they would consider, like, do I want to poison myself 2 times this weekend or just 1? You get what I'm saying? So like, it's a bigger issue than not drinking on the weekends. It's an issue like you hate yourself so much you'd actually drink poison. Like, what's up, bro? Like, you okay? It's kind of like that, you know. Dude, these things are loud.
Yeah, they are.
I'm cool with it. They're like very calming, but I'm like getting ready to hear Sasha like, but they get louder when she's about to talk. Can y'all hear them? Can you guys hear the cicadas? We're surrounded by the forest, so we're like in a 180 degree, like from behind me to over there, we're engulfed by the forest, and they're so loud. It's cool because it's like very calming, you know, but also it's very loud. Yeah. All right, next.
Awesome.
Camille?
So Izzy said,
Oh, Izzy.
So I don't have the guide yet because I can't yet. I have 4 kids and I'm a single dad. I will have the guide soon.
Yeah, it's all good. Like, there's no rush, bro. Like, you don't have to justify to me. You're cool. Like, take as long as you need to. Watch my videos. I have a lot of videos for free, and there's no rush. It's all good, dude. Like, take care of your kids. Love your family. Like, you're good. Like, if you get the guide, cool. If you don't get the guide, it's okay. Like, no pressure, homie. Like, it's all good. I'll love you either way, dude. Like, it's all good. We're friends. It's all good. I'm not telling you guys to get the guide. Like, if you get it, amazing. If you don't, cool.
And Yerk said, thank you for that.
That the drinking dude? Or who? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And someone's asking if they can speak live with you.
No.
And
what? No, I don't know you. Like, what? No, bro. Or sis?
Keep spreading the love. Yeah, they said they can hear it.
I promise you, it's louder than whatever you think you're hearing. Is probably 5 times louder than that. I gotta like raise my voice, but it feels good because they're like singing and humming over us.
And Cosmopolitan Lifestyle said, the level of love you carry is divine. We all need to discover it. Amazing. Well,
I'm spreading all over the world, one face at a time.
Nathaniel said, we hear them, but not too much.
Dude, they are so. I gotta raise my voice to speak over them. That's how loud they are. I know you guys, because we got the good mics, right? We got the yesterday. We got the good mics. So they like have noise cancellation, all the other stuff. But I think if I do this, we can change the gain and the volume or the gain. Moment of silence. I feel like I'm in the Florida Everglades. It is so loud. It is so loud, dude. All right, cool. Okay.
And Gumbin said, never help a bird then, because they will come back and remember you and chirp loud as hell. The bird family I help literally wait until I get off work at night and start chirping.
Get a slingshot. I just gave my security guard a slingshot because the birds will come here and like poop everywhere. So he's been throwing rocks at them, like to try to scare them away, but I gave him a slingshot and I just hit him. Yeah, I love animals, but like, you know, out there, you know.
Mm. And Izzy said, yes, I am all love.
Yeah, that's cool. Yes, you are what? Loving your kids or what? But yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I guess so. All cool, man.
And
no pressure, guys. Like, the guide's going to help you for sure, right? There's never been a person who got the guide who applied it that they didn't have a radical upgrade in their life, okay? So the guide's going to help you. But if you don't get it, no pressure. Like, I'm just chilling with y'all. Like I'm going live not to sell you something. I'm going live just because I'm hanging out. Like, it's my family and I. It's a Sunday. I've been hanging out with them all day. And now I'm in the backyard and I'm just hanging out with y'all. Listen to the cicadas.
Elior asked, can I ask you about fasting? How do you avoid sugar?
Can I ask you about fasting? How do you avoid sugar? Yeah, you can ask me about fasting, sure, bro. And how you avoid sugar is by swerving it. Swerve. Like, what is this question? I'm not asking you, but like, you have to think about your question. I love you, but like, contemplate and process and actualize this question that you have. What do you actually mean by it? Like, what's the directive of it? Can you ask me about fasting? Yeah, okay, what about it? How do you avoid sugar? How do you avoid anything? How do you avoid your ex? How do you avoid, you know, the flu? How do you avoid, you know, the detour? You know what I'm saying? You move, you maneuver, you avoid stuff by avoid. Like the word is the verb, which is the action. You avoid it by avoiding it. You just don't consume it. It's literally that easy. Like you don't have to make it hard or anything like that. You really don't. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's just so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. All right, next.
And Nathaniel said weirdly calming. And,
oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of like meditated out on it right now. I'm like, it's loud, guys.
And Carlos didn't have a question, but he has said this a couple of times. So
Who is it?
Carlos.
Carlos, what's up?
So he said, I get impatient to change my reality that myself created.
You hate yourself, bro. Why wouldn't you love the reality that you create because you create it? Why wouldn't you love yourself? Until you understand what I just said, you're going to keep experiencing it. Stop hating yourself, dude. What a self-inflicting thing that you just said.
And then Alicia said, thank you, Jesus, for your creation. It's beautiful like you. Happy Father's Day, God and all dads.
Oh, wow. I guess I'm a dad. I really am daddy. All right. Happy Father's Day to me. Lay looked over. Like, happy Father's Day. She looked over. You know, sometimes people say I remind them of their fathers. Happy Father's Day to daddy. Sasha looked back. She's like, I wish she looked back at me when she reads the comments. Be a lot easier.
I can't read the words.
It's so loud out here.
How can I read it if I'm looking here?
Just memorize it. Look at it and be like, okay, the question is this.
Like iguana.
Oh.
Chameleon.
Oh.
Like the leprechaun from the cartoon last night. All right, next.
Oops, I did not mean to click that. I meant to. All right. Sandy, your question is asking the same question that he said he just, anyways.
Well, I mean, they come in twos.
Is it so? You don't know how to avoid sugar then?
You avoid sugar by avoiding sugar. It's self-fulfilling. Like you avoid it by avoiding it. Like the word is complete and whole and absolute in itself. When you avoid something, it's the fullness of it. You guys, if you make it more complicated than that, then you're being dumb. Like you just avoid it. I don't know. Last time I ate sugar was like 2020 maybe, but like an actual form of sugar, maybe like 2018. And then since then, I'm like, I'm good. Oh, it has sugar in it? Just don't drink it. Ask whoever made it. Hey, does it have sugar in it? Yeah, okay, just don't eat it. Don't act like an imbecile who can't do simple things. Guys, come on. I love you. All right, next.
Cosmopolitan Lifestyle said, did you know that biggest gurus, they refuse to answer dumb questions?
One. There you go. They don't. I will. You answer the question by just telling them their question.
Okay, and then Irk said, in loving yourself and your family, what approaches did you take to stop hating yourself?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure with the approach to the family part. That doesn't, because these are like usually like you guys don't have to preference with something that's unrelated to the question. Like, can I ask you about fasting? How do you avoid sugar? Like, you know, you can just get to the thing. Because it's going to make you more effective. I'm only telling you things it's going to make you more effective. Like, how did I have success? By being direct. Being direct gets you the most success. Like, just go for it. Like, beeline it, bro. But how I love myself was by being direct, honest, transparent, admitting, actualizing, and patient. Spending time with myself. Like in the guide, like I tell you the self-love portion and approach. But ultimately, you need to spend quality time understanding yourself. So questioning yourself, not interrogating, but like going in and like questioning and being patient and getting the answer. And when you know yourself, you can love yourself. If you don't know yourself, you're not going to love yourself. You can't love something you don't know. So the more you know of yourself, the more you can show grace and love and mercy and stuff like that. That's like a fast answer. The real answer would take like over an hour to explain everything, the details and the process of it. You know what I mean?
Someone just said, dude is beautiful.
What?
Dude is beautiful. Carlos said, I'll embrace that, man. Like, I created myself. It's all right. Even if it's hard, it was myself.
It's not hard.
F myself or F self, man. That's great. I'm not sure if that.
Look what you're saying. You have a bunch of self-hate and you hate yourself, bro. Like, nothing good comes from self-hate, self-discipline. That's what religions do. They get you to hate you and your sinful nature, your sinful body. Like, dude, like, show yourself some freaking grace and just love yourself. Like, quit indulging in all this self-hate. Then you create something that you hate and it's from yourself. And you just, well, actually, you know what? Do what you want to do. You want to hate yourself, I don't care. But if it was me, I would stop doing that because it's not doing you any favors. Like, you're going to get a lot further in life and to be a blessing to other people around you if you love yourself. Like, look at the people around me. You can see her here in this frame, maybe on IG here. Come on closer. Right there. Right here in this frame. You see the one on the side? There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then you have this one over here. All right, get out of there, girl. Go on now. I can better help them and love them when I love myself. But if I didn't love myself, I was just always fighting with myself. Like, I'd be too occupied destroying myself. So stop destroying yourself, dude. Like, whoever manipulated you to hate yourself so much, like, get that out of your system, dude. Like, let it pass. Like, take a turd, fill your turd full of hate and pass it and flush. Okay? Just pull all that hate you have in your body into a turd form and just crap it out and flush it and start loving yourself, dude. Like, it's not going to do you any favors hating yourself like that. So get over it. Stop hating yourself, dude. You made it. Like, all this stuff, like, how do I... You're just experiencing yourself.
Hmm.
The turd part, huh? Yeah, I know you like the turd. I thought she'd like the turd. She likes stuff like that, like those gross jokes. Oh, girls don't like gross jokes. Like, nah, girls laugh at fart jokes too, bro.
And Gideon said, thank you, bro. I was putting too much pressure on myself with routine and whatnot. I'm going to...
Yeah, routines are stupid. Stop.
I'm going to implement what you say into my life.
It's going to make your life better.
Total peace.
Everything, I swear to God, everything I've ever told you or you guys on the internet or whoever always makes your life better. I've never said something that would not make your life better. Everything I say is self-actualization, self-love, self-recognition, understanding your reality, acknowledging your surroundings and stuff like. It only makes your life better. I've never said anything that would make your life worse. Everything I say only makes. It's like think of like the Midas touch, but it's the Mikey touch. Everything I touch turns to flourishment in heaven and stuff like that. So yeah, have fun and do it, man. Your life's gonna get a lot better after this. I love you. Gideon.
By the way, I am reading questions that pop up recently. So if you have a question, put it down below and I will get to them. But if it passed already, I did not see that. Okay.
Just say, hey, guys, keep posting your questions.
Yeah, just keep posting your questions.
Because like, we're just going to answer the most recent ones. So
it doesn't help me to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, I skipped your question. I'm like, I didn't skip it on
We're
purpose.
not skipping questions. We're just going to the bottom. You just didn't ask your question enough times. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not ignoring questions, by the way.
But she can if she wants to because she's a free woman. So like it's her channel too. But anyway, just ask your question at the bottom. Cool. And whoever's the most recent will ask that question and then like re-ask your question. All right, next. We only skip questions if they're stupid. Like if they're full of hate or like pessimism and stuff like that, it's stupid. Yeah, it's okay to call things stupid. So yeah. Okay. If your question's like loving and genuine, authentic, we'll read it out and acknowledge it. I don't have time to acknowledge dumb things from people. Like that's their problem, not mine. But if you have a genuine, authentic question, like, yeah, we love you. But we may not be able to get to every single one of them right then, so just keep re-asking it.
Yeah.
So, most recent question, what we got?
Which, thank you for reposting it. Hello, I have some eyes issues. Does your diet and the way of living improve also your eyesight?
Well, there's no diet, but yeah, it does guide you on what to eat. That's why I got the guide, because me personally, I was losing my eyesight. I couldn't see and even read 10 feet in front of me. So once I got on the guide, I regained my eyesight in like a month or so, about 2 months. Lay had contacts and she couldn't see without her contacts, but on the guide, she got rid of her contacts. And now she's been contactless for like 4 years or something like that. So yeah. And there's been other people that restores their eyes. It regenerates your whole body. So yeah.
Yolanda asked, how do you start getting to know yourself?
Spend time with yourself. Just like anything else, like how do you get to know your new partner? Spend time with them, asking questions. Spend time with yourself, ask yourself questions.
What do you think is the best climate for humans? I heard that tropical.
Tropical's okay, but it depends on who you are, where you're from, your background, your history, and stuff like that, what you've been exposed to. It may not be an immediate benefit for you, so you might have to slowly introduce that into your life. Because if you've lived all your life, you know, like the northern hemisphere at the very top and stuff like that, going right to like Costa Rica may like fry you and may overstimulate your body. So you got to adapt to it. So your body adapts to whatever climate you're in, but obviously the sun definitely helps. You know, those are more like systems, like climate. You know what I'm saying though.
Nihal asks, so astrology explains oneself. Is it also the case for name, birthplace, and genealogy?
Is it also what? A priest?
Is it also the case for name, birthplace, and genealogy?
Well, your name is definitely going to influence you in the way you are. So like me, I'm Michael. So guess what? Everybody I know named Michael is super famous. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson. Like there's like a genealogy in a sense of, or a consistency of people who are named Michael who are just successful. So me seeing this and growing up with it, it's like, oh, I'm Michael, so that must mean the same for me, you know? So if your name is Charmander, can you imagine if a parent named their kid Charmander? That'd be crazy. That'd be so cool. You'd probably have a different personality than someone named Timothy. So yeah, it totally affects you and who you are and how you operate in the world and everything else. So yeah, and where you're born and stuff like that. But the stars are more so telling of your characteristics, while the name and everything else influences you. Bro, I see. Yeah, I'm about to say, I swear these things are getting. It's getting even louder. Yeah. I'm gonna absorb the energy. Just take it in.
And what happened to your eyes?
They're in my head. Guys, if you guys are like not descriptive, like you got to put some conscience into it. Like I don't mind meeting you guys part way, but if you put like 20%, I'm not showing up 80%. I'm just gonna like call you out, but like, what are you talking about?
I think it was because you were talking about your eyes getting better from the guy.
I don't know. Yeah. Or they might be talking about eye colors. Or they might be talking about, hey, there's something in your eye. They could be talking about anything. I'm not going to assume.
Yeah, add a little more context.
You can't spell assume without first spelling ass. So I don't even assume. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just tell me. No guessing games. I don't like to play games. I'm not a guesser, bro. Like, I'm not about to play that game.
Unicorn Loves Candy said, speaking of astrology, the astrology podcast you did was awesome. Great energy between you two.
Yeah, for sure. She was really cool. It was cool having her on, and I like stuff like that. And I was not like, that's something I'm not familiar with. So being exposed to new stuff is like really cool for me. It's exciting because I've learned and you know, delved into so many things. I know a lot about quite a bit of things. So hearing things I don't know and having somebody else like share with me is like, it was really cool. And I think she's gonna come back on soon, so we'll have another one.
Yeah.
Love you, Beth.
Love you, Lev.
Have fun. Why are you going in? Because it's loud?
I'm going to make the eggs.
Okay.
And put some more meat inside the broth.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Cool, thank you.
Oh, yeah. So spicy.
If you want to, you can walk this way if you want to.
Might be easier, yeah.
Yeah, and then when you go in, could you bring the speaker? Yeah. And I'll bring all the stuff.
And Nathaniel said, yo, I effed up with my wife, did not manage money well, spent $70,000 on courses, coaches, rather than keeping the money for our first house, got into debts. Me and her lied about me smoking cannabis, said I did not when I did. I will start loving myself for real and for her. Stop smoking, stop drinking. How could I regain her trust more?
Well,
Sorry, I'm yelling, y'all.
no, please
I'm-
yell, because I don't think you guys understand how loud I might go inside in a little bit because it is so loud
Yeah.
and it's getting louder. I've never heard them this loud before. Like, they've been loud, but this is
super
loud. Okay, Nathaniel. The first thing you do is, like, you gotta get your own trust, bro. You've been lying to yourself. Like, who the F cares about gaining another person's trust when you even show yourself you're trustworthy?
You gotta charge your phone.
Is that what it said?
20%.
I'll answer some. We'll go inside.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
So you don't even have your own trust. If you don't have your own trust, it's like, what do you have? You have nothing. So who cares if your wife trusts you or not? Your soul doesn't even trust you. You don't even trust you. If you'll lie to her, you're definitely lying to yourself. A person always lies to themselves before they lie to other people. So, if you're doing that to her, like, you're doing it to yourself 10 times harder. You got to get your own trust. You got to develop you at a relationship with you. You got to get yourself solid. And then by default, you'll start having a better relationship with everybody around you. When you have a good relationship with yourself, you have a better relationship with other people. If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you have a pretty bad relationship with other people.
And Maul, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but they said, Mikey, it's my first time here. Could you tell me 5 things about you and the things you put your energy into 100%, especially when it comes to this channel? Off because, and happy Father's Day.
Mikey's daddy. Okay, cool. So tell you 5 things about myself. Well, the first thing is I'm going to go inside because these things are so loud and my phone's about to die. So that's number 1. So let's go do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do that first.
Yay, I can stop yelling at y'all.
Make sure nothing falls out, you know what I'm saying? And then, yo, dude, I'm going inside, homie. I can't hear you, man. Those things are loud. Ah! Do you hear what he's saying?
Nope.
Absolutely. I
not.
have no idea what he's saying.
I would love to, but I can't understand it.
How about this? My neighbor's over here. You can probably see him.
He's so cool.
You see him walking down?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
He was exploring the
You get some hose? My bro right there.
Yeah.
What is that?
What a great neighbor.
Pipes? Pipe. Okay, cool.
Oh.
All right, bro. Enjoy, man. Yeah, see you soon, brother. Hit these balls up there.
All right. Get this backpack on.
Right. Yeah.
You want me to keep this one? What a beautiful close-up of Mikey. Here you go.
Hey, Lake, catch this. Thank you. You want to help me bring some of this stuff in? There's a lot out here. It's funny because Upin came and he started talking. And, like, as he started talking, it's like...
These cicadas are so wild.
It's so loud. I've never heard them this loud before. Like this.
All right.
I'll
come back right out to help.
Come back for
pull it in.
those.
Thanks,
Come
Lex.
back for love. Come back for those.
Where do you want to be?
That booty out there. That booty out there. That booty out there. Hey.
You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, I want to go upstairs, but we can, like, bring the Wi-Fi back in and stuff first. You want to hang out with the people?
Okay.
Just for a second, and
I will. I'm like, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm holding the phone right now. Appreciate y'all. Oh, you guys have been watching his interviews. I love this. He's yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna carry y'all slowly.
I got you. You got it?
Thank you. Look at Mikey as he carries.
You want to do it here?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it here.
Let's do it.
Boom.
And I'll set up the purple charger.
Oh, yeah.
Your phone is.
Plug it in. No, we'll go here then. I'll do like one day. Or we could do the thing there.
Okay. Let's go. And this butter. Y'all know what it smells like.
Cheese?
Yeah. But also like,
Really?
yeah, but smells like a bud. Actually, I don't. Huh? You have your mic, right? All right. And we are
Can y'all hear me?
inside away
It's
from
just far.
the
So
potatoes.
I see the green light still on.
Thanks, y'all, for waiting while we set up the.
Button
Right.
cheese.
They plug in his
Butter
phone.
Some buttered cheese. All right, I'm back. What a beautiful life. Life is
Heck
so-
yeah. You have your mic?
Yeah. I think it reached. All right.
You sitting?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
Mikey butt in your face.
Yeah.
In your face. Some Mikey butt.
Let's see this. This is a real live, okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is way better. Just so much more quiet. I'm like, oh.
It's still loud. I can hear from out there. I can hear it
Yeah.
out there. You can turn the computer monitor here or bring this up.
Okay. One moment.
You can actually plug my phone in, but it's all good.
Oh yeah, it's good. Purple charger.
How do I look like that?
I'll sit here
Move
with.
this over.
Aww. Mihal said Miss Sasha looks like a high school girl with that backpack.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They think they literally think Sasha's like a teenager. Like when we're out and about, people are like, how old is she? She's older than me, bro.
Appreciate y'all. I'm 40 years old, y'all.
She's 40. Okay. Miss Sasha's 40, and they think that she's like, they seriously think that she's like a teenager. A lot of times when we go out. Like, is that your daughter? I'm like, yeah, I'm her daddy. Yeah, that's my daughter. Not by blood,
Happy
though.
Father's Day, Michael.
That's why all the dad stuff kept coming out. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I kept hearing like dad stuff.
Really?
I'm like, yeah.
Like on comments or something?
Yeah, it's like people and stuff like that.
In
like,
general?
yeah.
Okay.
My skin is like
Almost set up.
not even real looking. It's so velvety. I'll take another pillow though.
Here we go. This one?
Yeah. And this one, and that one, and this one, and that one.
Okay,
Take
we're
all the
gonna
pillows.
stack up this.
All right, guys. What was y'all's question? Homie asked like 5 things about me. They were new or something like that. Is that what's going on?
Let's see.
Something like that. I mean, I want to tell you one thing about me, bro. I'm real. That's it. I'm to the point. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a guru. I'm not a teacher. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm just a normal guy who has amazing results, and I share them with y'all. And
LOL. That's my daughter is wild.
That's my daughter. That's my girl.
You want me to zoom out?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Dude, my skin is like, I don't know what's up with my skin. I told y'all, I did all the psychic stuff and it really took my youth and my vitality from me. But I went back in and like reallocated it and like restructured it, and I got all my youth back. Like I look so much younger now. Like if you go to my lives like a month, like 2-3 weeks ago, or like even like a month ago, my skin's not like this. I reallocated everything in my body and my mind, so I'm even stronger now because now I have the psychic power and I can control it, and it's not aging me. So it's just like, yeah, baby, like life is good. Life is really good.
Yeah. And Irk said, you said in an interview that you don't believe in losing, and proceeded to talk about the 5-hour negotiation to get into where you're living. When you first started being direct, was it uncomfortable?
Who's this user?
URK, so Irk.
Urker? Mother Urker? 5-hour negotiation? Is that what he said?
Yeah, what was he negotiating?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. You sure you have the right person? 5-hour negotiation? Like I am very direct and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure what you mean by 5-hour negotiation. Because if I proceeded to move forward and like, oh yeah, for sure, I'd be agreeing with it, but I have honestly no idea what you're talking about. What's the first part?
You said in an interview that you don't believe in losing, and proceeded to talk about.
Okay. I don't believe in losing. Like, okay, I kind of see, because like remember, every interpretation is the own person's paradigm. So they're going to use their type of words. So I got to go into your head to see your interpretation of what you think I said. So it's not that I don't believe we have to lose. I don't choose to lose. We can lose. I can lose if I choose to lose, but there's no reason to lose. I can win and everything. So like, I'd rather, win and everything else. So, okay, cool. Next.
And proceeded to talk about the 5-hour negotiation to get into where you were living.
I don't know what that means. Like, I'm living in this place here, but there was no negotiation. It's just like, hey, I want to be.
About, was there a place that we had to negotiate to get in?
Not for 5. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. That wasn't even he's talking about Vietnam.
Oh yeah, that was okay. Not a place.
I don't lose. Okay, so like I'm not even here to try to be dominant over like dude, trying to dominate people is the worst thing you can do with your energy. Like people are so fickle. Like I don't want to dominate people. Like why would I want them? Like you know what I'm saying? Like why would I want to dominate another person? Like they'll love you today, hate you tomorrow, love you again after that. It's just like. But instead, I'd rather take my energy and like be at peace with myself. So like when I say like I believe in winning, I'm not saying that I am domineering over people or like I win, they lose type of vibe. I just believe I can have everything I want. So when I say I'm winning, I mean like that. But Vietnam, for whatever reason, probably slight racism and like hate towards Americans because of the Vietnam War and stuff. I can't really blame them. Didn't want to let me in. They wanted to let the Asian girls in, Sasha and Lei, who's also from America. Sasha was born in Texas. Lei was born in Los Angeles. Sasha was born in Texas. Lei was born in California. I was like state by state. But they didn't want to let me in for some reason. Like for some reason, they didn't process my visa. So I'm like, I'm getting across this border because I had another girl who was like flying in to come see me like the very next day. So I told her, hey, I'll be there. So I already had her coming in and she was planned. So I wasn't going to let her down because this is going to be our first time meeting and hanging out and stuff like that. So I'm like, no, I'm getting across this border, dude. And so okay, cool. This is the crazy thing, right? So I was at the border of Cambodia, and I'm glad we didn't fly, or that probably would have been a lot harder. But we took a van transport from the Cambodian border into Vietnam, and to leave Cambodia, you have to get your visa stamped or your passport stamped to even go into the Vietnam customs to go into Vietnam. Well, for whatever reason, my visa did not come in for Vietnam. So when we're at the Cambodian border, they're like, hey, you don't have your visa. We can't let you out to go over into Vietnam because you don't have your visa. So you can't even leave the country to go over to talk to Vietnam unless you even have your visa approved to get into Vietnam. I said, screw that. I don't care. Like, And I made a way, and I got the Cambodian government to let me into Vietnam, even though I didn't have a visa. Because I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. Like, I will find it. So I got into Vietnam, and then they're like, yeah, you don't have your visa, so you're not getting in. So I was like, I'm getting into this country. Like you're not stopping me. So I was there for a while. I was thinking, and we're like planning, like how we're going to do this. Because all it is energy. That's all any of this stuff is. And if I want any, I could be with any girl I want in any place, anything. It's not even cocky or conceited. It's just energy. And I could, but everybody, I'm choosing these women. Like, these are the people who I choose to be with. This is the place I choose to be in. So if I can have anything, like it's more of a honor to where I am at and who I am with. Because when it's just energy, you can do anything. These are the things I've chosen so far. That's why I don't choose weakness or losing, because like, why would I lose if I can have anything, you know? So some things are like more intense than others. So in Vietnam, for whatever reason, they were like, no, you don't have your visa. You're not getting into this country. And they're like, just go back to Cambodia and stay there, and maybe it'll come in tomorrow. Or they're like, hey, come talk to us tomorrow, because like we're about to close. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm going to get this visa and I'm going to come in. So I was outside. I was in between two countries. I was in between Cambodia and I was in between Vietnam. There's like a space, like a little, like probably like 200 feet of space, maybe even like 300 feet of space divided between these two countries. And I was even thinking to myself, I could hop the fence, I can go there, I can do all this other stuff. And then the local people at the border, at the customs of Vietnam, were like, hey, dude, you got to leave. Like, you can't stay here. Like, you cannot be in this area. Like, you don't have a visa. You're not getting in the country. Like, you can't just stay here. There's police with guns, and like, there's cops here. They'll do all this other stuff. And I'm like, I'm not leaving. Like, I don't care. I don't care. You think I'm scared of that? So I'm like, okay, cool. I know what to do. So I went in, I did some energy inside of myself, and I was in it for like, probably like a good 3 hours. The whole process took about 5 hours. But when I found out what it was, I got into the right energy. I was in that energy for like, seemed like forever, because the cops are passing by, military with guns, and they're looking at me and they're pointing at me and they're talking in another language, and they're like saying stuff, and people come up to me like, hey, they're saying that you got to go. They're saying that you got to leave, because I was like just kind of like hanging outside of the customs and stuff like that. I didn't leave. I didn't go. I had all my stuff with, like, when we travel, we have like an entire house with us. Sometimes I'll go to a house and like I'll buy furniture, like whatever. I'll buy stuff for I'll buy kitchen appliances and like pretty much every time I go to a house, I'll buy a lot of stuff for the house, you know? So I had some of that stuff with me, and I had this big cart that would tower like 5 foot tall, like with all my like luggage and stuff like that outside, people going in and out. And then I locked into this energy. I found what it was. I just sat in that right energy for like 2 hours or so. And then from that, my visa came through right before they closed for the evening. It was daytime when I was there. But by the time it was done, it was pretty much like dark. Like, it was like already dark. So I got my visa. So now they have my visa. I had to go back to Cambodia, get it signed out and stamped, and then hurry up, in a sense, rush into Vietnam and say, hey, look, I got my visa, and get it stamped to come inside the country. And when I got my visa, everyone who was doubting me, this is why I say doubters are just losers. Like, I don't doubt myself. Like, all these other people, they can doubt if they want to, but like me, I don't doubt. All these people who were there at the border saw me, and like, he doesn't have his visa, he can't come in. They're all like, you can't come in, we can't do anything for you. You got to go, you got to leave, you can't come in. I'm walking past all of them, they're all like, how did this guy get his visa? Like what the heck? Like there's like all these people just baffled, scratching their head, like, how did you do that? And I'm like, shut up, I don't care. I'm not like, I'm not even here to answer your questions, bro. I'm getting in. I don't have time to talk to losers. I got in and I saw the girl the next day, and like, life is sweet and life is good. So it's kind of like that. Was that his question?
I think so.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, just don't be a loser. Don't give up. Like, that's why I'm saying, if like I said this yesterday on a live, like, if a girl's going to be with me, she has to have faith. Like, in that moment, I can't have some dumb person in my ear being like, you got to go back, babe, because of the government saying, I can't have that around me. Like you either hear and you believe with me and you lock arms and want to do this together. Like the ladies here did. They were right there beside me as all these people are saying stuff. They were encouraging me and like believing in me. They had their visa. And even the government, the crazy thing is, like, the Vietnam government was like, you leave, go back to Cambodia, and said, them come in here, ladies. And they were trying to get the girls to come into Vietnam. And I'm like, wow, this is weird. It's almost like they were trying to separate us. It was the weirdest thing. It's like, what energy is this? Like, no, ladies, here, you come in here. You have your visa, we'll stamp you. You leave, you go back to Cambodia, and you stay over there, and then we'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know what energy this is, but I don't submit to that. And then I stared them all down. Like when the police would come with their guns, I'd just stare them in their eyes. And, you know, I'm like, because it's not a world of flesh and blood. It's not about the material. It's about and I talk to you about this now. We talk about the energy for building muscles, but I'm telling you, it's everything. It's the same story I've been telling you since the very beginning. It's the energy. And if you can find the access of the energy, you can embody it. And then that's what grants results and effectiveness. And guess what? I got in the country. And like everyone around me who doubted was like, how the heck did he do that? I bet they're still talking about that. So anyway, that's probably what you're talking about.
And his question said, when you first started being direct, was it uncomfortable?
Yeah, of course. Dude, I'm uncomfortable all the time. I was uncomfortable with those loud freaking cicadas outside. They're still loud. I can hear them from inside the house. There's how loud they are. But yeah, dude, like I have to tell these people who ask half questions like, hey, Mikey, half a question with like no context. And for me to say like, bro, like I'm rejecting your question, like go back and redo it. That's uncomfortable. So like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but it's either say the thing that needs to be said or repeat the cycle. If I don't say the direct thing, we won't break out of this cycle and we'll go in a loop of stupidity and ignorance. So I'll be the one who is judged in the beginning because he seems kind of harsh, but in the end, we'll be like, oh, but yeah, you know what? But Mikey did do it. I bet in the beginning, everyone was judging me, even at the border. But by the end, like, dude, this guy's a hero. I'll be the villain for a second to go to the greater good, not even for the glory, but to get things done and make it happen. So yeah, it's uncomfortable. But every time in the end, I'm always proven right. It doesn't matter what people believe in the beginning, right? Oh, this guy's crazy. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. I know what my intentions are. I know my heart and I know everything else. I know that if we just get there, like all this stuff will be proven right. So I just, in that sense, I stay focused, you know, like the dude manifesting. He's like, oh, manifest, stay focused. It wasn't my dream to freaking get in this country. I was just the objective at the time. I don't care to go to, I've been in so many countries. I don't care to try to get into a country, but I had this girl waiting on me. She was already flying in and all this other stuff. So I couldn't leave her waiting and so all this other stuff. So I'm like, I'm getting in. So that's my prerogative, my directive. So at that point there, I know that if I make that the focus and I get the ball past the goal or like the end zone, in the end, everybody will celebrate me. Even if through the process, everyone's uncomfortable and they don't like it and they're judging me. I don't care. I don't care about their judgment. I care about that success. Cause I know that once I get success, it'll all make sense later. So yeah, that's how I live. So yeah, that's why I don't care about what people think. Like, you're stupid anyway. Like, yeah, why would I care if a person weaker, more ineffective than me, or, you know, in any manner, like if I'm here, why would I care if somebody here, what they think? I can't. Because they're there because they think like that. So I cannot take their thinking into consideration. If they're coming with enthusiasm and grace and love and encouragement, I'll totally take on what they're saying. But if they're coming with pessimism and negativity and doubt and disbelief, garbage people, junk people. Because they're choosing to be junk. They don't have to be. I believe all souls and people are valuable. But if they're choosing to operate in the mindset of junk and trash, I'll treat them exactly how they're acting and projecting. So I'll take out the trash, so I can get back on my mission. You know? Anyway, what's up? Is that good or like they?
Yeah. So Dustin asked, how do you find energy and harvest it?
It's everything. Everything's. I don't have to find it. I just look like it's like everything's energy. The AC's on right now. That's energy. I'm taking that in because I'm kind of hot. So yeah.
And then
juice is energy, air is energy, sound's energy.
Sun and Spa.
And you harvest it by taking it in. That's the harvest. And then you hone it by consolidating it. And then you direct it by bringing it up and being aware as why you're putting it out.
Sun and Spa on IG asked, can you talk about the choice to retire your previous way of living in 2019?
The choice to talk, like what's the context? Like what do you mean? Like, what do you want me to say? Like in 2019, I found this very powerful method of what life actually is, and I applied it and I got everything I wanted. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I retired. So like that's like, but what context like are you wanting?
And then Arthur asked, so what meditations do you practice?
What meditations what?
Do you practice?
Do I practice? I don't practice meditation. Everything's a meditation. There's no meditation I practice. But in the Discord, I give you phase 1 through 4 meditations, and you can do those, but that's it. I don't do like some sort of Kundalini or some whatever, stuff like that. Because I don't care about getting something. I care about being extremely effective in this reality. Who cares about my Kundalini if I can't even get across the border? Like who cares about raising my chakras if I'm broke? If I can't even get money. You know what I'm saying? So like, who cares about all these imaginary things if I have no effect in this world? Like, if anything, those things should give me a greater effect. To me, if those things were real, then I should be extremely effective in this reality. So I only focus on the meditations that make me extremely effective in the physical world, because it's the only thing I could really measure. Everything else is just fairy tale.
And
you can find those in the Discord. Phase 1 through 4 meditations. P1 through 4.
Malu Sandra said, Mikey, they don't think you treat your woman as high value. That's why they try to separate you, to make sure the woman is not being trafficked, because it happens to many, unfortunately. Mikey, you shouldn't get angry about that 100%.
I didn't ask the question. Somebody asked me that. I had no idea. It was such a background thought in my mind. I had to go to my like.
She's trying to encourage you, like, yeah.
Oh, thank you, but I don't think about. I'm not angry. Like, I don't think about that stuff at all. Like, remember, I'm only talking about things that you guys ask. Like, when you guys don't ask me questions, I'm just thinking about what am I doing, where am I going. I don't think about the past. I have no time to think about the past. Like, I don't even care. It was so deep in my archive. I'm like, 5 hours. Like, what are you talking? I had to like. What instance was I 5 hours? Oh, okay, cool. Because it's like, of course I'm a winner, but like, I'm not living off that win. I'm winning today and tomorrow. So like, that's an old win for me. I don't even think about it. I'm winning today. I've already won today. I won yesterday, and I'm going to win tomorrow. So I'm focused on that. I don't have time to think about that stuff. I'm so busy winning in life. I have no time to think about that type of stuff, which is why my face glows and my skin glows, because that stuff would bring me down. If I was angry, I would my countenance would be brought down. But I pay it no mind, because I won. And I didn't even process like why they were trying to separate. It's like, that was this weird energy. I'm not even thinking like, well, who cares? You know, Asian people are just racist. That's also at the end of the day. Like, me being not completely Caucasian, I've seen racism from Asian people, and it's cool. I don't even hate on it. Whatever, I don't care.
And Raynell said, it's funny because it's usually the people with the least money / control over reality obsessed with the intangible.
Yeah, because they want some sort of validation that their life is important. That's why they're spiritual, because they have nothing else. Spirituality is free. All they can do is brag about their fasting and starvation, or claim they can recite some words from the Bhagavad or the Bible or the Quran. They have nothing. So that's all they have. That's why they're pompous and they're so judgmental, because they have nothing else. When you have everything, you're not judgmental. I have everything and I'm not judgmental. I have everything. I want more women. I want more money. I want more muscles. I have it all. And I'm like, I don't judge anybody. Ideologies are stupid, but like the people, I can actually see where people are coming from, so I can show them compassion. Versus a spiritual person is the opposite. They have nothing, so their whole identity is what they know. So they judge people for not knowing what they know. Because if you break that, you break who they are, their identity. People will call that an ego, but like, nonetheless, they have nothing else. When you have everything, it's hard to be mad about this. Like, I had a friend, right? I loaned him $50,000, and he didn't pay me back. And he actually messaged me like a couple of days ago, and I triggered him so much. I said one word to him, and he went off the rails. He's very racist, but it's very funny. Like, gotcha. But you know, it's just $50,000. Like, and I just moved on with my life. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, I'll make that times 1,000. Like, it's not even that big a deal. You know, like, you just get up and you keep going. It's not even that big a deal. But the spiritual person, they have nothing. So you lend them even $1 or this, that, you're going to pay me, you're going to give, they're so desperate for anything because they have nothing. So they grasp, you know, you're not supposed to be materialistic if you're spiritual, right? But they are so possessive of their identity that they don't want to be broken, that they hold on to, and they use it to hit other people to push them away. Spirituality means nothing if you have no effectivity in reality. Like, if you're not effective, then you're stupid. Like, if you're not effective in reality, you're stupid. And the thing is, the only way to become wise is to admit that you're stupid. I admit that I'm stupid in so many different ways, and because of that, now I'm aware and no longer stupid, because I was willing to like, I'm pretty dumb here. I should probably like learn something, you know. And by embracing that, it's shown me a lot. Yeah.
Lorenzo said, yo, I know this story.
Awesome.
And then Raynell said, very true. Academics are the same. Superiority complexes, haha, because knowledge is their only worth and often don't even teach well, sadly.
Knowledge is stupid. Like there's so many girls, right? Like there was one girl I was with, and she's really debating on like staying, like traveling with me, or like going back to college. And I told her, like, look, you can do whatever you want, right? I'm not here to convince you or manipulate you or influence you in any way. Do whatever you want, but you can go to college and you can go listen to a professor who is still working to this day and is probably close to double my age. Or you can listen to the guy who retired by the age of 29 and like has all this stuff that you see here and is able to travel the world. Like, you take your pick. Like, I don't like, you could do whatever you want, but like that person still needs a paycheck. What's the point of learning something if you're not effective in reality? Like, why would I continue anything if I was effective? Jesus stopped being a carpenter, guys. He didn't keep being a carpenter once he got his like anointing, his anointing. He's like, well, let me go back to carpentry. I need to pay the bills. No, he's like, I'll pull the gold out of the fish's mouth because money's not real. I want some bread. Here's some for you. Here's some for you. Here, you got some bread too. Once he was anointed, once he got his power, that's a Homer Simpson burp, dude. That was the same key in everything. Oh my God. Or Barney burp, whatever the Barney guy is at the Moe's Tavern. But once Jesus became anointed, it's like, oh, you want gold? Okay, you need to go pay that. Here you go. Because none of this is like once you get the power, like why would you do that? Like the fact that they're doing that shows they don't have the power. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be caught dead there. Your very life is the testimony of the power that you're living. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the most humble because I've done like odd jobs. I grew up extremely poor. I grew up in such poverty. No one in my neighborhood spoke English. That's how poor. So I'm not saying it's like I'm bragging. I'm saying like, no, I was the most poor. I was overweight, heavily overweight. I was fat, man boobs, and like wore glasses or whatever, So coming from that place, I'm no longer in any of those positions because I've become anointed. And because of my anointing, I have power over reality that's created this. This is not man-made. Education means nothing if you have no effectivity. I don't want to just be educated. I want to be effective. I want to be applicable. I want to be able to be the catalyst or the initiator of change in this realm, this reality. Knowing something means nothing if you have no effective. Like that's what guys are always coming for me, after me, to me. They're always commenting. And they'll look at my body and they'll read what I said. I haven't worked out in 6.5 years. It's almost been 6.5 years, right? Like I stopped working out in 2020, like in March 15th or 20, somewhere in there. Like it was the last straw. I injured myself. I could no longer work out. So I stopped working out in March of 2020. And so I haven't worked out. But you see how, I don't know if Instagram can see it or like you guys on the vertical, but like I don't work out. I don't do calisthenics. I don't do body weight. I'm not doing like push-ups or sit-ups or anything. And I look freaking jacked. I'm ripped. My body's like more morphic. So you have your bodybuilders who are like, I'm swollen, blah, 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 blah. And some of them are ripped. Some dudes are like really like truly ripped. But my body, like it almost like, it's like frozen water, but not frozen because it's cold, but like frozen in its momentum. Like if you just take the rapid and you just freeze frame it, that's how my body is contorted in like the way it's structured. It's like frozen in time water. It's very morphic, almost like early 2000s type of like cars, how they were very like curvy and stuff like that versus like rigid. Because of the type of approach that I do towards life. Well, I haven't worked out in 6.5 years roughly. And then fitness people try to come to me and tell me, that's not possible. That's not real. It's just like, okay, you can say it's not possible, but I have these results. That's not how you do it. You can say it's not how you do it, but I have these results. Yeah, you can't gain muscles without hypertrophy and like, it's like, you can say that, but I have it. You talk, I have. Because these guys are so insecure. All they have is what they've been told because they have no identity. The fitness community, bodybuilders, stuff like that are some of the most insecure people. That's why they make their gym their identity because they have nothing else. And my heart goes out to these people because they have nothing Take away the gym, they have no identity. The gym is a lot of people's identity because it's the weakest thing you can do. All you got to do is pick something up, put it back down. Easiest thing. You don't have to go to Harvard. You don't have to get a degree. You don't have to build a rocket. You don't have to like make a patent on a thing and blah, blah, blah. All you got to do is pick it up, put it down. Ha, 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 I got an identity. I'm buff. Ha, ha, ha. So these people have the weakest identity out of all identities that you could possibly have, which means they're most likely the most insecure, the most fragile, because it can be taken so easily. It's a little bit harder to take the identity of a rocket scientist or some sort of like mathematician or like physician or something like that, although it could still be dabbling in insecurity. Well, these people read what I say, how I got here, and because it completely not even contradicts, it's just so different than what they're aware of, they can't associate that back to their validity and what they know. Because they're unaware of this, they instantly short circuit, like they can't. It's like robots, almost like NPCs type stuff. It's like they just can't get it, so they flip out, they buzz out, and they completely break down. So they're speaking from education. I'm speaking from experience. I'm not even just experience, but this higher knowledge. Like, how do you? Because it is, dude. How does Button Body have this without working out? How, like, I think I'm on what, day 20? What, Lay? She keeps track. Do y'all know the last day I ate? Probably like 27 or 28. 28? Okay. I haven't eaten in 28 days. I haven't eaten food. I've drunk some juice and stuff like that, but I haven't eaten food. I am big. I am huge. Like I roughly weigh like 215 pounds. I'm not a small guy. And this is me lean and ripped. I weigh 215 pounds. Like, not, this is my bulking phase. I'm bulking 215. Like, no, I'm like cut, jacked, lean at 215. So if I got big and bulked up, like, it'd be insane, you know? So one thing is the results themselves are undeniable, like hands down, it's undeniable. But at the same time, it's like people can say as many studies as they want, but I'm actually here. That paper's theory, the paper's just talk, but I'm physical, tangible, touchable, measurable. And I have pictures from what I was before and what I am now. These people cannot correlate anything in their database to how I got here. So therefore, they have cognitive dissonance. I don't like using like buzzwords, but that's one that we could probably use for this. They're looking at something and they don't get it, so their mind scrambles because they can't interpret what's going on, and they usually like break down and everything else. But nonetheless, the effects are here, and whenever you see that, that should be a bigger sign than what's written on paper. How the heck do these effects come? Well, because it's a higher way, period. So you don't really want to go after education. You want to go after effectivity, and that's what I went after. I have education. Like, school was always easy for me. Like, it was super easy. I didn't even try. Like, I'd purposely failed because I knew I could just make it up. Like, I didn't care. Like, I didn't do any work for sophomore and junior year, and then I made up all those 2 years in like 2 months in my senior year. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. These are classes that I need to take. Okay, cool. I just take the test and I passed them. Like, if you take a test, because I'm always listening. I flipped one of my lovers out one time because she took a picture of me. She thought she was sneaky. Like, we were at like somebody invited us to their house, and I was talking to them and stuff like that. And I see and I hear everything. I feel like the NSA. I hear everything. I know all that's going. I can feel energy too, and I could tell that she's about to take a picture of me. And like, she's about to take a picture, and whenever she took the picture of me, it was like this. So like you could see the corner of my pupil looking at her as she like was trying to sneak the picture. And when she saw it, freaked her out. She's like, oh my God, he was looking at me the whole time. But it looked like I was looking at them, at the other people I was talking to. Well, with all that being stated, in school, I didn't try because I just knew, like, okay, cool, I know that this is the answer. So like, whenever it came senior year, I just took the test and I passed them with like A's and stuff like that, you know, like scored high on the test. So the 2 years worth of classes I didn't even try and I just failed. I just made it up in like a month by taking some tests and stuff like that. So in the same way, you don't really want the education, you want the effectiveness of it. If I failed the test, that would be a testament against me. But the fact that I went in there and I passed these tests showed that it's not about knowing the work, it's about how effective are you in reality. And that's what matters. And that's what the guide's about. Optimization and effectivity inside of reality. And that's where all this comes from, the guide and everything else, because it's the highest way. And that's how I'm able to have muscles without working out and get across borders, even though the government says no. Like, technically, At that point, I won. Mikey against, you know, the government of this country. I got in. You said I was going to get in. I got in. Because it's not about that. I learned it's just about energy, and that's what matters. And I don't think about the past losing or letting something get to me in anger, because that's not effective. I think about how am I winning today and how I'm going to win tomorrow, and that's all I think about, and I keep winning.
Thought about that picture outside over there.
What picture?
The one where you were looking on the side.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy picture. It flipped her out, man. She was freaked out about that because like I see everything, man. Like it's a blessing, right? But some people would see it as a curse. But I know the intentions. You know, that's why there's no use to lie. I don't care if people lie to me. Like, I get it. Like, you're not confident. It's okay. You want to lie? Sure. I'm not going to hold it against you. I mean, I'm going to call you out on your lying, but like, if you want to lie, it's on you at the end of the day. But I can see people's intentions because this energy is so sensitive and you can just pick up on the stuff. Like, I'm not like, oh, watch out for these people. When people are like, I don't know, there's something fishy about that guy. Okay, no, you're projecting that's you. Or there's something fishy about that girl. I knew it, right? Those people project. Those people are insecure in themselves. That's why they're judging other people. Me, I know that people are onto something, or like, you know, when they're engaging with me. If they're not engaging with me, I don't really care. But when they are engaging with me and I can tell it's a lie, I don't directly go after it to judge them. But I'm like, hey, yo, is it really that? Or is it this? And then usually 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, yeah, it's that. Sometimes they'll double down, like, no, it's not that. It's not that. And I'm like, and if there's like caught straight up lying, I'm like, all right, dude, like, we ain't tolerating this stuff. But it's the energy. The guide gives you so much energy that you're sensitive, that you're able to interpret it because you have so much experience, not through education, but just understanding the energy of it, so you can tell what something is, and now you're more effective because you're familiar with what that energy is. Not that you're a victim, like, oh my God, victims are just weak, but that you are powerful and you grab onto the knowledge of. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, I don't get angry over the past. I focus on the future. I interpret the energy of the day. Ooh, that's long. That's super long. Yeah, probably some more apple, please.
So Vaccine said, hey Mikey, I asked about. Oh shoot, I'm not mic'd. Hold on.
Here, look.
Awesome. So Vaccine said, hey Mikey,
this one here off.
I asked about peyronie's before. I could be saying that wrong. I almost paid for a treatment to dissolve the scar tissue using sound wave treatment. I declined to just focus on the guide and try to regenerate my body. Oh, there's not a question there.
How long ago was that? There was Danny. He had like open heart surgery, so he had a big scar on his chest. And within a month in the guide, like his scar almost fully went away. So yeah, your skin regenerates fast. How long ago was that this all happened? And what scar was it exactly? Have you hopped in the Discord yet? I don't see when you guys hop in the Discord. I purposely, I'm not trying to monitor people like that. I will purposely shut that awareness off because I don't want to like look at people in that way. Like, you're in, you're out. I don't want to hold that, you know. So, but if you're not in the Discord yet, get in the Discord. Especially tonight, I'm about to do a family gathering. I'm about to answer all these questions tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, so hop in. And then your Irk said, I do a lot of what you say live is biblical. I often hear you quoting the Bible often. Did you have a religious background, or do you intentionally apply the Bible?
I've been reading the Bible since I was like 9 years old. So I read it until like 28, 27. So I would read it every single day. It was just the book that I had. I read a lot of, there was 2 books I read growing up. King James Bible from like the age of 9 on, because I mean I'm bored. I'm at my house, I have nothing else to do, and I'm like, okay, I have the Bible, so I just read that. You know, my grandma taught me, you know, hey, this is God. So I was like, okay, cool, man. Reading the King James Bible, I started with Revelations. I'm a last first guy. Like, hey, just give me the end. Like, let me know what this is, and I'll make sense of the other stuff like on the way. Like what's happening in the end? Like, where's this going? Okay. I'm that dude. I will read the last part first before, you know, like spoil the ending for me. I don't even care, you know. So I started with Revelations at 9 years old, and I was like, "What the am I reading? What is this?" So yeah, I've been reading the Bible, and then the other book I would read was the dictionary. So like usually I might use words that people like, probably Apple. So people would people probably would not expect that I speak in the manner that I do. A lot of people, when they have me on their podcast, are like, yeah, I was checking you out, but then I heard you speak, and it's like, oh, you are eloquent in your wording and your phrasing. I know I look like a gym guy and stuff like that, but when I was growing up from the age of 9, all pretty much until I didn't have internet until I was like actually have internet for like, you know, in my house until I was like 20. So I grew up all my life really without internet. My friends would have it, or even my grandma had internet before I did. Thank you, Lay. Yeah, you're all good. But I just read the Bible and the dictionary, and I would read them side by side because like sometimes the Bible would say stuff. I'm like, what is? I don't even know. So I have to go to the dictionary to even like find out what that means. That kind of helped me on my grammar, my speech, and stuff like that. But the Bible was a huge foundation point of a reference that I would draw from the structure of consciousness in reality, because I had no adult to teach me the fundamental points of like how to think. So I would just go to the Bible. So like a lot of things that I sourced from would be from there, because that was my first initiation into how to think as far as coherently when approaching reality. So to compare it to like the parables or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, the Bible's cool. I don't really like, I see the Bible and God and Jesus and Christian religion as like 5th grade, but there's also like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, stuff like that. It's cool, but I don't think it's like the end all be all. And I've seen a lot of stuff. I've healed a lady cancer. I put my hands on a lady, she had cancer, and I prayed over her. And then the next day, the doctors checked, she didn't have cancer anymore. So I've seen miracles, and I've done miracles in the Bible, but I'm like, oh, that was me. Because, you know, in the 1st grade, you can still write English. Like you can still write English, but your English that you write is going to be different than 5th grade. So you can still do miracles in that realm, but you can also do miracles in the next realm. And then you find out none of the stuff's even real. So now you can really do anything. It's like materialize stuff or whatever. So it's pretty cool stuff, man. But the most direct thing is the guide, because like if you don't have the energy to do it, you have to have a lot of energy for these things, because like you're forming reality. If you're low energy and you're tired, you ain't gonna do crap, bro. You're going to be completely ineffective in reality. So the main thing I get you in the guide is like just get energy. You need to get as much clean energy as possible, because there is like dirty energy in a sense, to where like it's like if you smoke crack, you'll get energy, but it's not a good source of energy. It's not sustainable, and it will break away at you. So you want to get as much clean energy as possible by primarily taking away the bad energy, which is the toxins, putting in vitamin A3 mineral zinc, and now you can start directing it to where you can be effective. That's like kind of the first thing, the primary.
In fact, Scene said Peyronie's is where the plaque scars builds up on the PP from trauma.
Oh yes, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, I mean, massage like vitamin A3 mineral zinc, take out the toxins, massage that thing daily, and then push energy there, so you can like kind of open it and stretch it and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, you need to be massaging that thing like all day. You need to be like, dude, I mean, right now off camera, like you need to be like right now, like putting in the guy I tell you about you have energy like wizard fingers, right? Like the wizards goes zzz, it can like zap people, like the Sith Lord. You have that in a form, not quite to that extent, but you have at the fingertips, and you can like put your hands on certain places and like regenerate at a faster rate that specific area of your body. So you really need to touch that spot with love and then put energy there in like a non-sensual way, just like love, like, hey, like regenerate, bro.
Chelsea asked, what or have you had out-of-body experiences?
I've had visions and stuff like that. I wouldn't even know what an out-of-body experience is fully considered, but I've had visions that have seemed extremely real and stuff like that. Yeah.
Giselle said, "Happy Sunday, Mikey."
No, you need to be telling me Happy Father's Day. I'm not Mikey, I'm Daddy.
And
Happy Sunday. Happy
Strawberry Shortcake said, "Massaging what?"
Your body, wherever you need it. It could be your throat, it could be your chest. You know, for them specifically, it's like their urethra and like, you know, their piping and everything else like that. So, yeah.
Vaccine said, "I massage it with castor oil."
No castor oil. No, do not use. I know they want to sell you black seed oil and castor. Just, dude, your fingers and your cells, okay? Don't put anything in the way. It's it's not going to create new cells. New cells is what's needed. It might even dissolve in a sense or like relieve inflammation, but it's not even, it's only inflamed because the first thing. So if you just get to the root of the matter, it'll regenerate no matter what. You don't need castor oil. No castor oil.
Camille asked, are you familiar with the work of Neville Goddard? He says that basically the Bible is a manifestation guide.
If the Bible is a manifestation guide, then Satan used it well. I mean, look out into the world, right? Yeah, I'm familiar with Neville Goddard, but you know, he's coming from a time whenever a lot of people were, that's all they had. So of course they're going to like say that's it. You know, they didn't have as much esoteric knowledge that's out there today, or at least access to it. You know, we always thought pentagrams were like evil, but now we know like, oh no, it's just elemental. So yeah, he's cool, but he's also not alive. So that says something to me too. Like, I'm not looking just to like manifest my wants. Like, oh, I want a car or like a Ferrari. Like I want life itself. So there's nothing really to manifest. There's only something to embrace. I'm not trying to manifest. I think manifestation's for the weak. Like I have everything. There's something more than I want than a manifestation could ever do. It's something that's perpetual and ongoing. So it's something I'm accessing and embodying and occupying moment by moment. But yeah, he's cool. Like, I think he's awesome and very popular, especially now. Like, he came out in like 2018-ish, like really heavy hitting. And yeah, it's cool. I know he's like from like way back in the day, but like, I don't really remember YouTube videos of Neville Goddard back in like 2013 or something like that, you know.
And Bizel said, sorry, didn't know you were a father. Happy Father's Day.
I'm not a father. I'm a daddy.
And Joey also said Happy Father's Day.
Thanks, y'all. Cheers. I love y'all.
And Vaccine said, got it, brother. And Yoisna on IG said, I recently found out I have spirit attachments that's disguised as schizophrenia for a couple of years. Any immediate tips to clear them? Would appreciate. Big ups, bro. Man, you looking so good.
Stop hating yourself. Stop poisoning yourself. Remove all the toxins and take vitamin A through mineral zinc, especially DHA. Eat a lot of seafood that's, you know, clean, good source. Seaweed, eggs, saffron, some lion's mane, and your spiritual attachment will go away. Come on, bro.
Pretty much saying regenerate your brain.
It's a neurological issue, not a spiritual issue.
And Haria Kula said, nice words. Hello from Finland.
Hello. How are you? I like that part of Europe. You guys are cool.
And Vania said, how to live with a dichotomy of being empathy and in service and not to lose yourself in others' needs.
Okay.
And Yos.
Hold on, wait. Okay. All right, let me hit Vanya real quick, okay?
Yeah.
I have a first thought, but if I say if I say it, it's going to like completely destroy the infrastructure of how people operate. So I've come to think like a couple steps in before just giving that first one, because I have something I could say, but it applies to me, okay? And we're two different people, so I want to give you something that's effective towards you. Now that I preface that. Spend more time with yourself first. Put yourself at least first in the order of the energy that you give yourself to, so it'll be more regulated when you do go out to be service to other people. So spend that time in the beginning of the day, like I say, with a guide. You're in the Discord community. Do your phase meditations. Do everything in the self-love portion of the guide. And then whenever you do go out, you're going to be more coherent and you're going to see what your gauge is. Remember, don't go over 50% of your max. You know, we talk about that in the guide and everything else. So then you'll have a better gauge and more coherence on what that actually looks like a realistic approach and a measurement. So when you do go out to be caring and in service for other people, you don't overextend it because you solidified yourself in the beginning of the day. You do that every single day, bah! You'll be good. You'll be real good. You'll be happy Father's Day good. Slap her on the butt. Yeah. Big booty.
Let's go. And
Slap her on the butt too.
yeah, let's go.
All these cheeks in my face.
Green Kawasaki asked, "What do you think about weed?"
Strong woman.
Michael.
Am I doing it right?
Yes, but
Strong woman. PC principle, right? Yeah, you can eat it. I have some growing in the back of my yard, actually. It's funny. Like, when we're outside, I could have showed you it. Yeah, to smoke anything's stupid because you cover your lungs, and like that's how you feed your brain. Brain is through your lungs. Like your brain feeds or gets fueled through your lungs. That's why breathing is so important. I'm not a breatharian, but it's still very important, even though I'm not a breatharian. But yeah, if you do anything to block your capillaries, it's stupid. So I would say don't smoke it, but you can eat it. Don't smoke it, just eat it. And then you can have satisfaction. Yeah. And no extracts, no like CBD or anything like that. Just take the plant itself and eat it, bro. Just as God intended. Marijuana. I feel like my skin is glowing, bro.
Jason
Like,
said, "Sharp
crazy.
jawline."
Yeah, there's no toxins in my face. I don't have a bunch. Like, people have these fat underbellies of a jaw because they have all those toxins that are just sitting there stewing in their lymphatic system. It's giving them a little jiggle on the palm, like a little jellyfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, slap that thing and like jiggle it up. You know, that's because they have a bunch of fluid buildup because they have toxin compounds there, and the fluid negates the toxin, so it's not as harmful. But whenever you remove the toxins, nah.
Stevenson said, "What's up, brother?"
What's up, brother?
And then Bazil
What's that, dude?
Bazil
God
said,
dang.
"Your skin is glowing."
Or then you. Oh, I can't even say half that sentence.
And
What's up, bro? I love you, man. Good to see you.
Superior
It's good to hear from you.
Superior RBX asked, "How many times a day do you eat?"
I eat every 300th day, like roughly there. Like last time was 303 days. So
Raynell said, "Haha, was great listening this morning. About to go to a dance class. Happy Father's Day, Mikey."
we're gonna rename this holiday Happy Daddy's Day, okay? Because that's what it is. I'm not a father, but I am a daddy. No. Right now, I love you so much. I'm excited for our next astrology conversation explosion, and have fun in your dance class. Okay, shake them hips, girl. What's up? Get it. Oh, also, I don't know what you're doing later, but we are having the family gathering in the Discord as well. So
7
that will be at
p.m.
7 o'clock. Which right now, what time is it? Sash?
Nepal time right now is 4:56.
So I'm like, what, 2 hours?
Mhm.
So yeah, in 2 hours I'll be in Discord. So in 2 hours I'll be answering it, and I'll probably be answering for 2 hours. So I'll be there in 2 hours, and I'll probably be answering people's questions for the next 2 hours because it gets quite lengthy in there. But have fun either way. Don't feel obligated. You're good. But if you guys do have that free pass, like hop in soon and get, like, that's one of the most powerful things of the Discord is the family gatherings. I go in there, I just answer everyone's questions, I give them a long, thorough explanation. Because here, you guys ask me a question, I spend like 5 minutes on it, maybe 10. There, I go in depth and I talk about the spirit and the world and the this and the consciousness and the energy and the physical. I hit all these points. There was a woman in there, she had extreme eczema all of her life for like decades, like 30 years or more, like I think close to 40 years or something like that. And then after one family gathering, I was like, oh, here, do this, this, and this. And she's like, bro, it cleared up like 10 times. Like, I've never had, in my entire life, she said, I've never had skin this clear in my entire life. She's suffered with this all of her life. She had one interaction in our family gathering, completely changed her life forever. Got 10 times better. Like, it was like almost like, what the heck? Like almost like completely healed overnight. Like you want to understand, it's the experience that's the catalyst for change. It's not that like you're trying to put yourself in the position to have the greatest experience that's going to change you. And that's what the family gathering is. You go in there like, I've never heard this, but I never even thought to think this. So Stuff I can't share here online because I, yeah, dude. I couldn't. There's no way I could share anything I share in there online. So, yeah. Especially the way I talk. All right, next.
Awesome. And then, do you feel less hungry at, I'm guessing you mean high altitude levels? I heard that many times as if people were more nourished via clean air / and cosmic rays. It's from Camille.
I think, what's up, Camille? I think you'd probably be like more nourished at lower elevations because there's a greater density of oxygen and everything else, and there's more nutrients in the air that can be carried. It's sometimes a little bit, there's a little bit more heat, but not always. Just because you're at the equator doesn't mean it's hotter. Like it's an equal temperature year round. Sometimes it's actually cold by the equator. Bolivia, Quinto, Ecuador, Peru, like it can get pretty cold by the equator. Snow-capped mountains year round, stuff like that. So, but those are definitely higher elevations. But like lower elevation, like yeah, you should feel more. But it does depend on the heat as well. But you don't feel nourished from elevations. You feel nourished from the elements. So in the guide, I talk about the elements and like what to consume, and then from that, you're always nourished and you don't get hungry. Like the number one thing that people have, besides becoming more coherent and regulating their emotions, are they lose their hunger. Like they're not hungry anymore. They're like for the first time in my life, I'm not hungry anymore. Like for real. Not like, oh, I don't want to eat. No, they're like, I'm so full and have so much energy. I feel so powerful. I'm not even hungry. But they still have to eat anyway. I'm like, I don't care. Just eat every single day.
Awesome. And then Ahmad asked, best cardio?
No cardio. I don't do cardio. I don't suggest cardio.
And Gideon asked how much juice you drink a day.
Depends. Sometimes 2 liters, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. This depends. Sometimes none. And every day is different, and I treat every day differently.
And then Bizel asked, you have a free pass to the Discord?
Free? No. Why would I do that? I don't want people to get in. Like if a person can't like at least show something on their side or bring something to the table, it's just like you don't want those people in your life. Like if people don't bring something to the table, like it's cool not to have them in your life. Like you just don't want everybody, bro. Like do something. Do something, bro. Come on, bro. I even have people who they can have the Discord for free in a sense if they make a page and post videos and all this other stuff. So like do something, like make a page, make a like page, something, bro. Like, you know, something, bro. Like, bro, do something, bro.
Strawberry said, wow, I would love to feel not hungry and not heavy, but still have all the nourishment and vitamins.
3 days. In 3 days, you'd be like, dude, I'm not even hungry anymore. Like you've been hungry all of your life. People have been hungry all their life. 3 days. They're like, I've never felt this before. Because it's not like a person would think like, oh, I'm not hungry. It's like you're not hungry. You're so supercharged and everything makes sense that you don't even need to think about it anymore. Like you're so occupied and you're so full.
And Gideon said, thank you. I can tell you're loving the juice today.
Well, I'm kind of getting it in because I'm about to go into the Discord, so I'm prepping myself. So the entire day I have not drunken anything. I drank some espresso, but besides that, like nothing, right? So you guys came in at 3, like roughly like 3 o'clock my time. So from the time I woke up like 8 to 3, and I was in the sun today. So the sun is beaming. We're in high elevation, so the UV index is pretty intense. I'm sweating. I'm pouring out sweat. For probably roughly like 2 hours, I'm just in the sun. And I'm just like pouring sweat and everything else. Then I come down, have some like super deep talks with the ladies and stuff like that. So I'm getting a lot of cognitive energy. So by the time that you guys saw me, I was already kicking the soccer ball, moving around. I'm like, I think I need some juice, bro.
And Ivia said, what is in the juice?
It's not what's in the juice. What's the juice made of? The juice is apple juice, pear juice, pineapple juice, watermelon. Is there more grape juice? No grape juice, but yeah. I think it's all of them, but yeah, something like that.
And then Radtastical said,
Radtastical, bruh!
I'm 32. I'm a stick man. Am I too old to start working out and building muscle?
Don't assume. Don't assume. You're coming here and thinking that I'm gonna start preaching working out and building muscles. Just because I'm a fit dude with muscles and stuff like that please don't assume. I don't tell you to work out. I don't tell you to build muscles. I think they're stupid. I think working out is stupid. I think there's a higher way it's so intelligible and so high that it makes everything pale in comparison. It's like moronic to do these things down here. So you're coming in thinking that I'm going to tell you, oh no, brother, like, yeah, go and get the gym and that stuff's stupid because people don't know. I have people who have been stickmen their entire life, get on this way that I'm sharing with you, one dude gained over 15 pounds of muscle in a month without working out. I'm not about that lower level stuff, bro. So like, is it too late? That's the talk of a loser. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying like when you become familiar with my channel, right? Like you're getting a raw dose of Mikey, right? There is no chaser, there's no mixing. It's just like you're getting me straight. When you come into this life that I'm telling you, like you get these results without working out because muscles aren't the goal. Muscles are stupid. They're very ineffective. They're very inefficient. You have to feed them and all this other stuff. You need to take that same energy and direct it towards your cognitive functions. I don't intake protein or supplements or powders. I haven't worked out in like over 6 years. I don't do calisthenics or body weights or mobility or anything like that. There's a specific way that I share with you guys. It's a higher mental cognition. And then through that, it's what you see. I'm not even correlating the muscles to it. I don't even care. The muscles are just I so happen to have them. And other people still happen to gain them. So when you come in and say, is it too late for me? You speak like a loser. Don't do that because it's going to hurt your results and everything else. Be like, hey, dude, I'm only 32. So like, what would you suggest that a 32-year-old do at this age, right, at this time? I would probably say, F your age, stop thinking about your age and just start embracing life. But like, when you really hear what I'm saying, like, you got to stop talking like a loser. You got to start thinking like a winner. You got to start like embodying the energy. You can't not be manipulated by this world and the fallacies that they're trying to get you into of this vicious cycle, this perpetual engine of insecurity that people derive their motivation from to build up a body that means absolutely nothing, but live in true power of consciousness. And whenever your mind in apprehends it, your body reflects it. And you never had to lift weights to go do it. That's what the true power is. And that's what I share with you. I've had people do that at like 66 is the oldest so far. I had a dude who's like 58, got in a super crazy shape, but this is by these things that I'm sharing with you guys. So yeah, welcome to the channel, bro.
And the Barbarian asked, can you explain?
Blah, 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 blah. That's what we watched last night, the Barbarian, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, with the leprechaun, the Barbarian cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
You know that
cool.
cartoon, the Barbarian? I don't know what it's called. Is it called like the Barbarian? Something here.
He is inside.
He kind of talks like Butthead. Horror hot burgers. You know what I'm talking about? We watched that last night.
So he asked, can you...
Dungeon Soup. But what's the dude's name? The Barbarian?
Yeah, it was the Barbarian.
Yeah, his name's the Barbarian. All right, cool.
Can you...
Now I'm going to think of you like that. Like,
oh, God.
What's the question?
Can you explain the part about how the manifestation is for the week?
How's it for the week? Could you explain that for me? I love you. I'm just messing with you, bro. I have no idea who you are. I'm just associating with the Barbarian cartoon. If you haven't seen it, it's really funny. It's really cool. I like it. I haven't seen the anime one because it's like I just wasn't catching my vibe, but the leprechaun one is like hilarious. He's like, brother, please. Leprechaun is like, brother. Because I was asking the other day it was probably on the live or either the interview. I'm like, what is it that makes me laugh? It's like people who are like going through torment or something like that. It's like, brother, please. Like, that's just hilarious, man. It's just like he has no power at that point. He's completely at the hands of somebody else. It's like, what a weak position to be in, man. Yeah, man. Manifestations for the week, right? If you have to okay, cool. Like I have to back up so many ways to build a foundation for you so you know what I'm talking about. So like people want to manifest because they don't have, because they desire, but they desire because they're not satisfied. They're not satisfied because they feel empty. Like you can't get around that. You can't manifest if you're satisfied. Like, you can't desire if you're satisfied. You can't. You cannot desire. Like the desire means that there is scarcity in your life somewhere. Something is not fulfilled. There is something that you do not have that you want. Okay, that's the end of the day. Like you cannot argue with that. Even if it's a little, because there's a spectrum. It's like I greatly want this thing I desire, and there's like, yeah, I kind of want it. Nonetheless, kind of want it is still a desire. So I'm not saying it's like you have to be begging and like it has to be like life threatening. Any desire just shows that there's some part in you that's not fulfilled, scarcity or whatever, right? Just even in the smallest minute. So you got to see everything on a spectrum. Everything's on a spectrum, right? The intensity of the brightness, the light, of the darkness, or the smells, or the colors, or saturation hues, all that stuff, right? Everything's on a spectrum. And if you don't understand that, you're going to be really confused because you're going to think everything's absolute. Like, okay, well, Mikey says that if I'm trying to manifest, I desire, but I don't desire, bro, because I'm not like needy. I'm fulfilled in myself and I'm whole, but I just want something. You know, start saying this bullcrap to yourself. Yeah, you wanting something, dummy, is a desire. Like, people are trying to do like word salad to try to get around stuff, but like if you want something, it's a desire. Now there's the intensity of it from the spectrum, but like nonetheless, it's a desire. You want that desire because something in your life is not fulfilled. Something in your life is not fulfilled because at that area right there, you don't know yourself. And this is where the manifestation is stupid. Because they want, because they don't know, but instead of trying to know, they still want. So they're trying to do these knickknacks and tallywhacks.
Bless you.
Thank you. They're trying to do these like.
JR is a great point.
Who?
JR.
JR, Sean Kingston. So like you're trying to do these things and these like lucky rabbit's foots and like these mantras and like, okay, let me hit myself and spin around 7 times and do good luck before I go in, and because I want to manifest whatever, right? These people are so desperate, they're giving themselves to these different modalities for that. They're giving their life energy for that, which means that is more important than the life energy they gave. Which means they're living as this thing's greater than them because they're giving their life to get this, right? But when you know, now I could spend another 15, 20 minutes just talking about that because that's where the real weakness is. This is where Sims and stuff like that. People are like, oh, there's hobbyists. It goes forever, right? But let's cut to the chase. When you take that same energy and you give it back to yourself and you learn yourself in that part that you were trying to fulfill through this, you fulfill yourself and the energy radiates out. And as you live, it just is. And you end up having it most likely anyway. The women, the money, the body, the this. Like, I don't I'm glad I have this stuff because like it's cool, right? I got the freaking body, the beautiful women and success and everything else. But like it's not what I was going after. I was going after me. And as I came after me, this stuff automatically came, which means this is the greater way because I didn't have to do anything to get it. And I got to know myself. It's like I got to get the money and keep the money and get the thing all at the same time versus people trying to like work their butt off to get some money and spending that money to get a thing. They're out of time, they're out of their money, but they have the thing. This way, you don't have to work as much for it. You get more money even from it in a sense, like spiritual energy and currency and stuff like that. And you get the thing as well. So you get to keep all of it, which is the greater way, which makes this stupid or weaker because this is great. This is weak. Weaker. Manifestation is for the weak. It means like because there's something greater in comparison, it's a pole. Now, if you don't know anything, you have to like work every single day and like don't know about manifesting. Manifestation would be greater than this. But in comparison with this, it pales, which makes this weak and inferior. And this is the greater thing because you don't have to do anything for it and you get it anyway. And you can save all your energy and your youth. And you have to like hope that it happens in that sense. All right, a couple more, and then we'll probably go. I'll probably be alive for a little bit longer, but like,
Okay.
I gotta get ready for this next thing.
So Evia said, so
Evia.
you teach how to direct our life force energy?
Can I teach them?
So you teach how to direct our life force energy?
Partially, yeah. I direct people or make aware or expose the ways to do that, but that's not the only thing I focus on. But yeah.
And so you reach that state of body with breathing techniques?
No, not really. There's a lot of things like you guys want to reduce it down to like one point. It's everything. How you do one thing is how you do everything. It's not one thing. It's everything. It's not like, oh, you did 1 point, you did this, you did that. These girls are so silly. These girls are ridiculous. Boobies. There, I don't usually send myself to girls, but there, she got it. But yeah, there's like way more stuff I do besides breathing. Like it's everything, bro. Like everything affects everything. So the way you do one thing is the way you do everything, because everything affects everything. It's all interconnected. It's all tied together. It's all. So people are trying to reduce it down. Like, what's the one thing? Is it the breathing? Oh, so you teach how to direct like life force? Like it's everything. It's life itself. Life is the love you feel, the temperature, the height, the depth, the width, the sleep, the rise, the sun, the moon, the stars, the material your furniture is made out of. It's everything, bro. Everything. All right, so what's up?
Ivo Kotani said,
Ebola.
what is the best way to know you? Just stay with you, be aware, be still.
What's the best way to know your girlfriend, if you had one, or your parents, or whoever, or your boyfriend? I don't know. I'm cool if you float that way. I don't care. What's the best way to know anything? Like, let's answer the question, guys. Come on. Like, what do you think the best way to know anything is? It's not hard.
Communicate, right?
Huh?
Communicate. Ask questions.
Spend time with. The best way to know you is to spend time with you, and yeah, ask yourself questions and like
Connect.
kind of like, yeah, come to the point where you're like, why am I doing this? Who told me that? Like, just like not interrogate, but like ask yourself questions like, why did I do that? Who am I? And where did this come from? Who told me this? And blah, 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 blah. That's the best way. And then you're gonna know yourself in the end. Don't lie to yourself. Be transparent. Be real. Be upfront. Be honest. Be actual. And do it moment by moment, day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. Hour the power.
Sonam said, nice body. How are you?
Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Sis, bro, whoever you is.
Elia Inky said, do you believe in astrology, bro?
I don't believe in it like it's like a religion or something like that, but I do utilize it in a sense. Like, so it's not like, oh my God, my belief is in the astrology. It's just like, oh no, it's a tool. Like color theory or like, the empirical system. I don't believe in the empirical system, but it's an application that I can use to gain further preciseness in my approach. So yeah, same thing with astrology. Like I can gather a lot of insight and data, a foresight before going into something like in a relationship with a girl or a day by day thing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Angelina said, hey, Mikey.
Angelina. Oh, it's so exotic. Angelina.
Which Redhead said, your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And
is it on Facebook?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube? Because someone on Facebook just said that because I saw the live.
Oh.
And they're like, yo eyes, Mikey, yo eyes.
I see Gideon said, I am my own best friend. And HKK said,
you should be for sure. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Be your own best friend. And have other best friends too. Like you don't have to have one best friend. Like Sasha's my best friend, Lay's my best friend, like I'm my best friend. So like you can have more than one best, like we're all best friends, right? So yeah.
By the way, the lighting right now is perfect.
I think it's my skin. For whatever reason, like my natural sebum, my oils have gone out and my skin is just like so evenly coated. I think it's because like because like everything's an indicator, right? Everything. So I went really hard on the psychic stuff like 2 weeks ago. I'm not gonna let this down, okay? Like I hold myself to a certain standard. So like I'm gonna keep bringing this up because it happened. But my face started aging hard like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, like for some time. Like I was like really like it hit me hard because I was in the psychic energy and the specific meditation. I was doing all this stuff. And it really, I could see the effects like when I was doing podcasts and stuff like that. And then I noticed it. I'm like, okay, I can't, this is not sustainable. So my face aging was showing me I'm on a path that's unsustainable. But through my awareness, my consciousness, I was able to notice it and actualize it. And then I was able to shift my approach with the psychic energy. And now I'm able to partake in it without it backfiring and detrimenting. Now my vitality and my youth is coming back. And like, that's what you're seeing. Like if you see me today, there's no face filter, right? You can even see me like 2 months ago. My face is great. But then like a month ago to like 2 weeks ago, like in there, something happened. There's all the psychic energy I was putting out and everything else. And like it's starting to age me. Now You See Me is a movie with Jesse Eisenberg in it. No, I'm playing. Now You See Me, and I'm kind of back to that state again because I learned how to appropriate the energy and direct it and everything else without it being detrimental. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what happened. So yeah.
The Barbarian asked, what's your idea about manipulating energy to get what you want?
So Mikey, tell me, what's your idea on manipulating energy so you can get what you want? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you're gonna laugh. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're like, dude, WTF, dude. Manipulating energy to get what you want, right? Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Why do you want? Like, why not just question? Like, forget about manipulating. Like, why do you want something? I'm not saying it's bad to want something, but why do you want something? Because like, that's a whole world. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. In and of itself, like, why do you want? Why do you want? And whenever you truly see that, you're like, well, man, I'm asking these questions for things that I actually don't even want. You'll kind of come to the point sometimes you're like, I actually don't even want anything. And you find out like there's no reason to even waste energy on the question, because you find out the deeper rooted issue, like you don't actually even want anything. But you can call it manipulating energy, or you can call it alchemicalizing the energy, or you can call it transmuting the energy or transforming the energy. Like you can call it whatever you want, but like that's what I'm doing to talk to you. So when I asked Lay, when she was going downstairs, I'm like, hey, could you get me some apple juice? I took the energy of oxygen and air and I compressed it into a way I was able to manipulate it or transform it into a different frequency called verbal speech to get something that I wanted. So that's me manipulating the air or the energy into a formation to where she knew exactly what I was talking about. She has a directive now in her mind and she's willing to do it. So that's what you're doing all the time. Whenever you pick up stuff, whatever you ate gave you the energy to pick something up, to put it towards your mouth or whatever. And that's what is happening at all times. But the deeper thing would be like, why even want something, you know? So that's the bigger thing. Like, you want to read the next question since Sashi's AFK? Probably on
like this?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, let me see, is it on? Should be a green light if so. Yeah. And you can just, I guess, YouTube or something, like anyone, like there's all these things.
Okay.
Just read
It
any of them.
says, hey, is the floor really wet on your way out of yoga class? Just asking.
How about you come find out? Happy Daddy's Day. All right, next.
Okay. Aren't you supposed to get old over time? It's natural.
I love that. So like you are assuming old as an age with damage. Yeah, I'm older than I was 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but I'm less damaged now than I was 10 years ago. So damage on your face and older, like in a number, are not correlated or the same thing. There's people who are 80 who look like they're freaking 30. Why? Because if you cannot decipher the difference between what you just said, these things will happen by default. And it'll be natural. No, it's not natural. It's just unawareness. It's normal for people to be unaware, so therefore they experience that. But it's not natural. Your body doesn't want to age or have damage, but neglect and failure to pay attention leads towards that. It just so happens the majority of all humanity is unaware and not paying attention, and they don't care. They'd rather die or have their comfort or like, you know, just like out of sight, out of mind, like not even pay attention. So therefore they have all this damage that occurred. So for myself, it's like, well, now that I know this, I can be like the majority and just go ahead and just give up and not pay attention. Or I can listen to what myself is telling me when I look in the mirror and like what it's trying to say and actually care for myself, which is the proof I am a practicer of my own preaching. You know, practice what you preach, like walk the walk, talk the talk. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. So when I notice anything on my face, I see what it's trying to tell me. It's trying to tell me the method that I'm going and utilizing is not sustainable. Stop and do it in a different manner. That's what the aging was, or the damage was trying to tell me. It's not that like, okay, well, hey, getting older is natural. No, that's not what it is. Everything's trying to talk to me. It's trying to tell me something. But if I was incoherent or lethargic and tired and didn't have the energy for it, I'd be like, it's just natural. And I'd go down the way of the modern man, woman. But because I have this knowledge and I can see and I can interpret what reality is trying to tell me, I can see it, break it down, understand it, and now correlate myself with the inspiration of the interpretation. And then I get different effects, which is saying, okay, now it's like you're on the right path. Because now your face is glowing, your skin's glowing, and everything else. All reality is speaking. It's just like who has the attention to pay. That's the only thing you have to pay is attention. So,
You already saw the. Aren't you supposed to get older?
that's the one I just
Awesome. And then Xavier said, "You're awesome."
Thanks, Xavier. Appreciate you, bruh.
And then Ali asked, "How does someone clearly hear themselves after not listening for a long time?"
Well, this is from Ali. Ali, I love you so much. Don't jump in to think that you're going to 100% hear yourself right now. I haven't heard myself in a long time. How do I do it? So don't think like, oh, it has to be 100% today, right now. Small bites, small chunks, little by little, moment by moment, expand your understanding and come to a greater point of. You're not going to understand all of yourself right now. So you just slowly go into listening to yourself and then, trial and data. Like try it, get the feedback, get the data, and then see its accuracy and precision, its correctness, and take note of it. And then you expand. So you spend time with yourself, quality time, not 5 seconds, not 5 minutes, not one time, one day last year, like every single day. Spend time with yourself and listen to yourself. And then you'll eventually look back after 2-3 years and like, wow, I know way more of myself now than I did back then. I can hear myself clearer than I could back then. Guess what? And then 3 years from that point, which is 6 years in total, you look back and like, whoa, I really can hear myself a lot more than I could hear myself back then. Then 10 years from that point, so it's a total of 16 years now. You look back and like, dude, I can really, like, I so surpass what I could do back in the day. But even both of those combined, I can hear myself even clearer. And you keep doing that every day. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to pay attention. All right, a couple more and I'm done.
And Gideon asked, "Do you do cold plunges or cold water therapy?"
This is so funny. Gideon, I love you.
And also another one. "And what do you think about urine therapy?" Just wondering.
Urine therapies. I mean, okay, you put therapy on the end of anything, bro, and like it's a sales tactic. Okay, it's a new thing, it's a fad, it's a new trend. Stab therapy. What is stab therapy? It's where you get a knife and you you put therapy on the end of anything, bro. So yeah, that's my take on that. It's so silly. Like if your body wanted it, it wouldn't be eager to get it out. Your body, if it wanted it, it would not be eager to get it out. Let your body excrete it, put it out, and don't put it back in. Come on, bro. So that's the urine therapy part, right? Now the cold plunge and everything else, it's funny because I looked myself up yesterday to see, what does the internet say about me? Like who does Google think I am? Okay, like what's up? So I typed in MikeyBreathes and I found that like MikeyBreathes is an internet personality who has some very controversial topics that he discusses on, from fasting, breath work, and I think he even said like cold plunges. So I thought that like, this is silly. Like I never tell people to fast, nor do I fast. I don't do breath work. I'm not a breatharian, nor have I ever said anything about doing breath work or any sort of thing like it. And in my life, I've never done a cold plunge in my entire life. But it's like, oh yeah, he's a cold plunge, fasting, breath work guy. And I'm like, I don't do any of those things. So like, this is like, don't let a search engine be your god, because like it is incorrect I've never done a cold plunge in my entire life, but it says he's a influencer discussing on the topic of cold plunges and like all this. I'm like, no, I don't. Like I don't ever talk about, like Gideon this one time asked me about a cold plunge, but I don't talk about cold plunges. I've never done them. Maybe people like think that not eating is fasting, but no, that's not what not eating is. And then there was another thing. I actually took a picture, but it was just so funny. I'm like, this is what happens when you let the internet be your God instead of going to the source. So for me, I don't believe you should put your body in any extreme. It shouldn't be extremely cold or extremely hot. You should take care of your body. That's what I do. Like the body that you see, right? This body, nothing extreme. No extreme workouts, no extreme temperatures, no extreme fasting or foods. You know, not eating or eating a bunch, like bulking up, or like, it's all stupid. It's all self-hate. So instead, just spend time with yourself and like adapt to your current and acclimate to your current environment and the current season, and you'll have a body that can last. But you put too much stress on your heart, hot, cold, this, that, it starts to take your energy. I believe that's why people like, I think this guy's amazing. So there's nothing against him, but like, I think it's why Wim Hof looks so like his vitality is taken from him, even though he has power inside. Like the guy's like freaking amazing, right? He has a lot of power. He can do stuff and everything else. But like, man, his vitality was really taken. Maybe his mindset, maybe a lot of trauma he went through or whatever. But like, nonetheless, like the guy's like, I think it's from all the cold plunges and the extreme life, you know? So I'm the opposite. Don't live an extreme life. Like be extremely passionate about living life, but don't do extreme things like isolate, like cold plunges, sauna, or whatever, you know. And also don't let a search engine be your God, because it can totally mislead you. Like I don't do any of that stuff, dude. All right, 2 more and I'm done.
He was saying, I was just curious about your thoughts on it because I've been seeing it and was wondering. Thank you very much.
Everybody needs an identity. So like they're always gonna be like, okay, the cold plunge is the next thing. Like, dude, I've been in this since 2003. And I'm gonna tell you, there's always some new trend. I'm telling you, in the past 23 years, I've seen shake weights and shock belts and like high carb, low carb diet pills, hydroxycut, acai bowls, vegan, carnivore, paleo, cold plunge, red light therapy, sauna, infrared sauna. I've seen it all, bro. Like it's people desperately trying to attach their identity to something besides themselves. The moment you just become familiar with yourself and who and what you are, this beautiful body that I have, you will have it too. Like you can't doubt this body's amazing, bro. Like fit, rip, like 0% body fat in a sense, and like a bunch of energy through the roof, glowing skin, piercing eyes is like it's almost angelic. If you read the guide, in the very first portion of it talks about the philosophy of everything. And you know, these are my own words that I it's not AI or something like that, but this is me, okay? And I put my soul into this thing. So when you guys read the guide, you receive the energy I put in there. And it says in the beginning that I believe people are supposed to look like gods, goddesses, and angels. Like you're supposed to illuminate and be bright. You're supposed to shine like angels. So when you live this way, guess what? You end up having glowing skin, piercing eyes, white teeth, a bunch of energy, powerful words, and everything about you just is saturated in power. I've never seen a weak angel. I've never seen a weak god or a goddess. So I believe that whenever you live this life, you embody it. But these people out over here, they're desperately grasping for anything to be their identity. Red light, blue blocking glasses, infrared sauna, cold plunge, blah, 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 all this stuff. But when you understand what you actually are, you bring your power in, and then that's what's expressed. Like I'll do this one more time. Make sure everything stays in on the package and stuff like that. Right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll pull my britches down because they're kind of riding. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay. Yeehaw. Yeah, there we go, big boy. Yeah. Like, no one can deny that this body is freaking like ripped and toned, even for a bodybuilder, right? Or like maybe not like Mr. Olympia type, like inflate steroid man, but like for a normal guy, this body is insane, right? Now for a guy who doesn't work out, this is improbable. Like what? Like you have big muscles, you have abs, you have no fat. The guy usually has, you know, a bunch of fat and stuff like that. I had a I'm gonna stand up, bro. I had a what is it called? Like a little layer of fat, belly fat that would hang over my belt line, my waistline, and it would just hang. So I had like super loose skin and a bunch of fat. And now after all that, there's like no fat on the body. Everything's there. I don't work out. I don't go to the gym. I used to go to the gym back in the day, but like I'm bigger now than when I was in the gym back then. I was kind of bloated and inflated. But as far as like muscularity and power, it's just like, what the heck? For a guy who goes to the gym, this is impressive. For a guy who doesn't even work out, it's like, this is crazy. This is insane. I just tapped into the God, goddess, angel thing that I shared with you guys in the beginning of the guide that has created this type of body. And it's brought like these powerful effects. And that's why I look like this without working out, without going to a gym. For the people desperately trying to grab onto a routine, a diet, calories, supplements, cold plunge, or whatever else, they're doing that because it's the extent they don't know themselves. But the moment you know yourself, you embody it, and then your body naturally becomes this thing. And that's what you see before you. I've gained weight. When I first hit the guide, I lost a bunch of weight and I got down to 191 pounds. Now, my highest the other day was 218 pounds. That's crazy. That's like 28 pounds. I'm not fat, so 28 pounds of what? It has to be muscle. Where did 28 pounds of muscles come from if I don't work out? I don't even eat every day. I don't do, like, the most I do is like what you saw there, like me kicking the ball with Lay. I don't go out and run and do all this crazy stuff. Like, I just pretty much chill on my like little pillow fort here, hang out with the ladies. And in that time, I went from 191 to like, my highest is 218. Now I'm like averaging like 213, maybe like 215. But nonetheless, 191 to 218. What, like, 27 pounds of muscle? From where? I haven't worked out in 6 years. I haven't eaten in 300 days. Like, where does this even come? It's because we're all gods and goddesses and angels, and it's in our DNA. It's inside of us. That's why you don't need a supplement. You don't need a cold plunge. You could do all the other stuff, but like, when you compare it to this divine way, it's so minuscule. Like, it means nothing. It's inferior. So that's my thoughts on cold plunges. If you want to do them, yeah, you can do it if you want to, but you don't want to shock your body too much. All right, did I say 2 more and we're done, or one more, are we done?
I'm not sure.
We'll do 2 more real quick. Actually, rapid fire questions.
Okay, cool.
Like super quick questions.
So I answered this one, but Katie asked, do you have experiences with urine therapy? Thank you.
Don't drink your pee. It's stupid. Next.
Adeline.
If your body wants to get rid of it, allow your body to get rid of it. If it wants to keep it, keep it. All right, next.
Adelina asked, how do we know?
Know what? Well, if you provide no context, you're saying you're confused. So like, make sure you provide context. Next.
And thank you very much for that, brother, for real, Gideon.
From Gideon? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. It's the higher way of thinking. That's why I put so many factors to it. All right, next.
And
slap on the butt.
Sun, moon, and rising? Sun, moon, and rising. I can answer that. Capricorn, Aries.
Oh, I thought that was their name. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm like, all right, what did they ask? Capricorn, Aries, bro.
Yeah, that was from Christoph.
I have 5 Capricorns and 3 Aries in my chart. So, I mean, like, calculated and passionate.
And he's dragon.
And I'm a dragon, zodiac dragon. In my numerology is a master. My numerology is a master number. I'm a 33-6, and my name is 33. My equal equals 30. So I have 2 33s, my numerology and my name, and then a dragon, and then 5 Capricorns and 3 Aries. So it's like, if there was ever passion and seriousness and precision, it's this dude you see in front of you.
Heck yeah. And Quinn on Facebook asked, what were your biggest influences in writing the guide, events, books, or philosophies?
My family not dying. I cared about my family. I saw my family was tanking. So I wrote the guide to, like, because I love them and I didn't want them to be sick anymore. They were kind of sick and like dental issues and all kinds of crap. So I wrote it for them. And then later, like after all of us being over a year on the guide, people were like, yo, y'all look healthy. What do y'all do? And like, oh, I have some notes. And people like, I want your notes. And that's when people started buying it. I didn't write the guide for people. I wrote it for my family. I was never expecting to sell this. And it's like, I didn't expect to sell the guide. Like, I just made this because I didn't want my family to die. And then like caught on, and now we're here. I'm like, oh, I'd never planned any of this. So it's really cool.
Cool. And Evia said, what is the higher way of thinking?
Well, it is what it is. It is the statement. It is the title you just get. It's the higher way of thinking. So think of every topic in the world. Well, this is the highest way of that. The highest way of cleansing yourself, like washing yourself. The highest way of like speaking and communicating and like loving people. So like, yeah, it's the highest way of thinking. Like, okay, in this category, what's the highest way? Okay, in this category, what's the highest way? That's what the guy talks about in many categories and the highest way of all those.
And Christoph said, holy, I have 13s everywhere, 3 Libras.
13s and 3 Libras, huh?
Yep.
All right. I actually get along with Libras and Virgos and stuff like that. Cancers like are really attracted to me, and Tauruses like lust over me. But then Scorpios, something about some Scorpios, man. Anyway.
You said Taurus is lust over you?
Are you surprised, Taurus? Our furniture's wet because of you, Sasha.
What you mean?
Anyway,
lust?
continue going,
Like,
please.
lust ain't real, remember? Okay. And then
Well, you get what I'm saying, like
yeah.
a heavy attraction physically to where passions ignite, to where people want to act and grab and do stuff.
Okay, you might be a little correct, but
I haven't been wrong yet, so let's go.
And Evia asks, what do you think about sound therapy?
I mean, again, you tag therapy on the end of anything, like it's a trend now. Sound therapy, you're in therapy. Like, bro, sounds, they're good. There's good sounds, there's like not so good sounds. Smell, aromatherapy, there's good smells, and the therapy, because everybody wants to be traumatic. Everybody wants to be traumas. It's just like, take the highest version of anything, and that's the best thing for you. Take the highest sounds. I say that with the not the frequencies, but like the choral and everything that I give you guys, or the smells and the colors, color therapy, sound therapy, urine therapy, aromatherapy. Like, it's just, they just tag therapies. In this realm, there are high ways and there are low ways. If you go the higher ways, people usually call that therapy or something like that. Some of them are just facades, like, dude, don't drink your pee. But other things are like the highest way. Well, when you embark in that, it brings your body like this. Just live in the higher way of life. The better, the more expansive, the better quality. Next, rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire.
Allie asked, do you believe in taking out root canals?
Oh man, yeah. I believe I would say that you're best not getting a root canal, but man, if you already have it, yeah, take it out. I took mine out.
And
It was just weighing so heavy on me. I'm like, I can see its effects, dude. Ever since then, though, it's like, I'm a different person. Ooh, thinking about me before my root canal was taken out, I am a different person now. I'm told, wow, that is crazy. Now thinking about, like, yeah, I'm a different person. It would just be in the back of my mind, like this root canal, like this thing. It's just like,
And Christoph said, thanks for being so patient. LOL, I'm a Scorpio sun.
Yeah, Scorpios. Me and Scorpios are cool, but like, we also like there's a little bit like a friction there. Like we like each other and we're cool and there's respect, but eventually we'll compete, or So like, anyway, Scorpios are cool. I have nothing against them. They're cool, but yeah.
RDH3 asked, how do I purchase your book?
There's a website, should be like down here in this area. It's going to be called MikeyBreathes.com. BREATHES, like breathes, Mikey breathes.com, and then you can go get the guide there. It's not a book, it's an instruction manual, but yeah, it's like an encyclopedia, dude. Like, it's 340 some odd pages, and it's like, do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that, and it's going to be the craziest thing you've ever done in your life. It will bring you into a new life. Go ahead.
Cesar asked, why do I seek understanding about why I do what I do instead of just doing it and trusting it comes from love? Why do I want to dig deeper? Thank you, Mikey.
Well, that's like a multifaceted question. So it's not really a rapid fire question. It's like a very deep question, but like, why do you want to understand? Because you don't actually trust yourself. So you want to like delay time in trying to understand. So like, you're actually scared. So you're operating in fear, but also with that, you have a desire, and this is separate. So you're operating in fear, but also you want to know what's going on because you're supposed to know what's going on in this reality. That's why you're here. That's why you were put here. So two separate things. You're fearful, so you're not acting, but also you have this thing inside of you, this driver, to know what you're even in. But they're separate. You're not knowing this because the fear is there, and then this is doing its thing.
Robert said, thank you, bro, for sharing all your thoughts and experiences. So spacious.
Y'all, let's go, bro. Love you, Robert.
Gideon asked, are fillings bad? I got silver fillings in 6 of my teeth. I'm Scorpio too, LOL.
I told you guys, I attract Taurus's lust after me. Cancers are just drawn to me because I'm like solid, so they like really like look up to me and respect me. But Scorpios they respect me, but like you good. You know, like, but we're never in the same room doing it. Like, it's a respect, like, from over there. It's like that nod from the friend. Yeah, dude, fillings aren't all that great. Your teeth can fill themselves in. Like, they can repair. Sasha repaired her teeth. There's some people who had cavities who their cavities filled back in. Your body's always regenerating no matter what. Anybody trying to take your money wants to tell you your body regenerates and it wants to live. That's the short answer. I can go deeper, but I'm just letting you know that's the short answer. There's more to it than that, but yeah.
Cesar said, because I want to know myself.
Yeah, but you're also like delaying and doing nothing and just like analysis paralysis. Like there's fear, dude. Just go and do it, and you're going to find out. You're going to know yourself as you do it.
Love and Light asked, who are your guides?
I don't even endeavor in that, to be honest. Like I'm not in that stuff. So.
Super Mario.
Like I was able to bring myself here by not endeavoring in that, so I have better results than people who go into that. I have what's the mob? What's a good word for like the mob? Not like mafia, but like I have things in place that back me up. But guide, I need no guide, because what's there to be guided in? The whole world is to be experienced. So like if I was to guide, that means there's a specific sect. The whole world's here for me to experience. So just start experiencing them, and have the backing of specific entities that like cater and make sure that I'm strong and safe and everything else. So there's no guide, but because there's no guide, because there's no one. There's the embrace of all.
And Super Mario Baby asked, do you believe in aliens?
Oh man, I can't say I care enough to even like ponder on that. So I don't really care. Like even if there were alien, like you know, like there's Lithuanians, and then there is like Nigerians, and then there's like Colombians, and then there's Canadians, and then there's alien. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's Colombians in the world, but I don't like unless they're here. Like they're not. I don't really care. Like I love Colombians. I think they're amazing. They're some of the most, I'd say, gorgeous people in the world. They're not beautiful. They're gorgeous, which is kind of like even the women who are Colombian. There's a beauty to them, but it's kind of like a masculine beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit of a tangent where I'm going with this. But you know, everybody has their whatever. But I guess what? I'm not with a Colombian, so she's not here, and I don't really have any Colombian dude friends anymore. Like I had them in the U.S., but I'm not really there. Like I'm still friends with everybody. Like we're all cool, but I don't like talk to them on a daily basis. So I can't really say I care. I love them. I only wish the best for the people and the culture, but I'm not associated with it anyway. Same thing with aliens. Like I never met an alien, never really seen one. They've never done anything for me. Don't really care. So can't say I would spend too much time thinking about it. Like who cares? Like how about it? I spend that same energy thinking about my family, the people who are right here, and just loving them. It'd be better than me thinking about aliens who I've never met. You know? All right, next. Hurry up. Let's go.
Amy May asks, what if you have physical disabilities for exercising? Over 20 surgeries on my back, unfortunately.
Since this is a rapid fire, I'm going to answer rapid fire. Dude, I never told you to exercise. So you're already coming in assuming to be a loser. And I'm not saying this towards you, like bad, but I'm saying like, hey, what about exercising? I can't because 20. I'm like, I never told you to exercise. I don't recommend that people exercise. So you're coming in to say how you can't. You're coming in to tell me that you can't do something, even though I've never even told you to do that. So you're already coming in to be self-defeated. So you should really acknowledge that. I've never told anybody to exercise.
In FSMW, what is the main thing that you suggest doing in order to improve on everything without focusing on a specific thing like you mentioned?
You got to focus on yourself first. Like, there is something specific to focus on. It's you. And then from there, you'll see your viewpoint on everything. That's the fastest way. Remember, these are rapid fire. So like I can speak on each one of these things for like 50 minutes, but that's the rapid fire answer.
Gideon said, I respect you totally. I would be right with you any day.
He's Scorpion, right? Scorpio, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Get over here.
Evia asked, what is your necklace? And thank you for answering our questions.
I love you, Evie. This is just a stainless steel necklace that can hold my microphone as I talk to you guys so you can hear me. That's the moment we're off this live, it's coming. I don't wear jewelry. It takes your charge. Don't wear jewelry.
And Cesar said, appreciate that, Mikey. Note taken.
Let's go, man.
And then you Mr. Somerton said,
you can't even tan for real. Yeah, don't tan.
Yeah, it's not.
Absorb the sun.
Absorb it. And Goldfingers.
You can actually meditate to the point where, like, if your skin's brown, like, like mine, right? I can meditate in a specific way. It'll suck the darkness of my skin into my body and use it as energy, and I'll be lighter the next day. And if I don't do this meditation, I stay this dark. But if I do this intense meditation, it uses my skin's darkness as a fuel source to drive it, and I'm lighter the next day. It's crazy.
And Goldfingers asked, do you believe in absolute truth?
I don't believe in truth at all. I believe that there's actuality, and I believe that, or it seems like I've comprehended that truth itself is the inability to extend the observation or the discussion of the topic. That's it. Because everything is infinitely inward and everything is infinitely outward. So this is the truth now, but then when you have some more data, oh, that's not so true anymore. This is true. But then you look at it some more. Okay, this is not true. This is true. Okay, well, this is not true. And so at some point in time, you gotta be like, all right, bro, well, this is true. I don't have enough cognitive energy to be able, to think about this anymore. So we're going to call this truth. That's what truth is. It's when you stop. But in reality, there is no stop. There is no end. So there's actually no truth. There's just actual and non-actual.
Super Mario Baby said, why do you think beauty is power? And thank you for answering my question.
I never said beauty is power, but beauty has an effect because it's not beauty. It's geometry. We're attracted to geometry. We're attracted to temperature, color, frequency, and then geometry. Geometry is in there. So we see something geometrical that indicates something to us of some liveliness or vitality that might suit us well. So therefore it pulls us in and it has effect and influence.
And Rue Alive said, big love, my friends.
Is that Rue
Yes,
or what?
yes, that's Rue.
Yo, what up, dude?
Rue Alive.
Rue Alive.
Yes. And then
Skits, mate.
Being Mario is super. Do you influence reality more than the average citizen?
We should tell them.
Rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire, right? Of course. Hands of the average person, of course. Of course. I can't tell you the extent of what it is or why I'm even here, why I'm here in this world, but yes. Long story short, yes. All right, next.
Angel asked, how long does it take before your body can get used to not eating?
Don't get used to not eating. It's stupid. It's stupid to not eat. Like, eat. Don't get used to not eating. That's already operating in a deficit. Just eat. It's better to eat. You don't get used to not eating. That's dumb. That's loser. That's loser people who are trying not to eat. Losers don't want to eat. Me, I want to eat everything. I'm just patiently taking my time to eat everything because it's a big meal. But yeah, they're already coming from a losing position. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like that mindset of those people. Like, how long does it take you to like get used to not eating? They're trying to not eat. What a loser thing to do. I'm not trying to not eat. I'm so full of power that I have all the power without eating. But I'm not trying to not eat. I'm already full of power.
Jamie asked, why does jewelry drain charge? Thanks.
Everything has a electromagnetic or a static, electric, triboelectric effect. So like electrons are always transferring at a different rate. So whenever you have something that's like highly conductive, it can transfer electricity at a faster rate, like copper and gold and stuff like that, than some other things like ceramic or whatever. So whenever you wear these things and they rub, that friction always has a charge to it. That's why you can like charge your body up and stuff like that. Well, if anything's touching you that's not you, it's going to take your charge out of you. It's going to take it away from you. So that's why jewelry's not it. It's not cool. You don't want that on you. Usually people who wear a lot of jewelry end up aging a lot faster. Like, look at them. I'm going to wear my copper Kundalini crown thing and all this other stuff. It's like, well, you could probably use it for grounding and like benefit from the earth. But if it's just on you all the time, especially if you're wearing shoes, like, bro, I look young. I don't wear jewelry. That's one of the things right there.
Lorenzo said, fact.
Let's go.
Jaya said, is it possible to completely regrow our hairline?
I think yes, ultimately, but the further it is, the more intense it would be. Like I grew mine back like quite a bit. Like now that we're not in the sun, in a haircut, but like I didn't have any hair at all here. It's still filling back in, but like I was bald here, all this here, and even like back here in the back, there was like a bald spot, like no hair. Now my hair has pretty much filled back in. I don't know if you could like see it from the light because I can't like really see. But this part here has gone forward now. So if you see an old video, it was like back here, and this wasn't filled back in either. So can it fill back in? Yeah. Mine's getting there more so every single day. But nonetheless, like, yeah, I think that if you're already bald here, it's mainly from the scarring. But because the hair isn't something that your body needs. Like, your body doesn't need hair. It needs a heart. It needs a liver. It needs your lungs. So it's going to send the majority of energy there. Now, once your body is like fully like optimized, your hair starts growing back, starts filling back in. So my hairline is actually like down here now. I know it's like, maybe I can do this.
Yeah, there's like
I have a lot of oils on me now, like on my skin and stuff like that. So like it's brighter than what the thing is, but like if it's not like direct light on it, you can see a little bit more. But nonetheless, it's growing. It's filled a lot. There's a lot filled back in from where it used to be, and it's lowered as well. It was back here. Now it's slowly going up there. This right here was back here. It's slowly going up, and then so on and so forth. But it's got to continue regenerating. It's time. I think that's one of the best ways to tell your regeneration process, because your body doesn't need it. If you're bald, you can still live just as pretty much, in a sense, a normal life as anybody else. Like, if not more. Like, there's people who are bald at a young age who live longer than people who have hair. So if you're able to grow your hair back, it's like, dude, you're in such a super state that your body's able to grow extra hair. So yeah.
Being Mario is super, is it possible to regrow teeth?
If the tooth is pulled, like a root canal, and like filled back in, good luck with it. But if you have cracks or holes and stuff like that, cavities in your teeth, yeah, totally you can.
Goose asked, what would you recommend if someone is starting this, like how many calories, etc., to consume? Thank you.
Well, I never. You must be new. Calories are stupid, so don't think about calories. They're a waste of time. I got this body by not giving energy to that type of frame. You get to operate in a different world, and when you operate in a different world, you get different results. So I don't think about calories, nor do I tell anybody to think about calories. Eat as much as you want, because it's not about a number. Caloric value does not mean nutritional value. So like they're stupid to endeavor, and they're so barbaric in a sense, or like they're irrelevant to what you actually are. I can feel myself going. All right, a couple more.
NFSMW asked, if you could go back in time and do one thing that's going to get you to where you are now, what would it be?
There was nothing I could do in the past that would get me to where I am now, because I did everything in the past to get me here where I am now. So there's nothing I could add to get here, because I'm already here. That's why I'm here, because I did everything to get here. I could do stuff in the past to get me further, but like there's nothing I could do in the past to get me here, because I'm here because I did everything in the past. But I don't even think like that either, because like that's hypothetical. I can't really go in the past, so I can go in the past in some ways, but not like that. But I won't speak on that. But like, yeah, you just keep moving forward.
Being Mario is super. Are you enlightened? If yes, what's your enlightened?
I mean, enlightenment I see from a position of, you shine light on something, you can clearly see and acknowledge. Like, you can point to, like, oh yeah, hey, look, there's a phone here. Hey, there's a pillow here, because there's light here and you guys can see me and everything else. But if it was dark, I may not be able to see this black phone. I may not be able to see the pillow or whatever. So the enlightenment means like you just are shining light more into your consciousness in the world, and you can see where things are. But like Buddha and stuff like that, I don't consider myself like a religious figure, enlightenment type of thing.
Christoph asked, when you burp, could you see that as a release that happened mentally a couple seconds before?
Mental release, no, but it's telling me my posture's not that great. So the juice I just drunk can't go down, so it has to go back up. So I need to fix my posture.
Je asked, what is the number one unhealthiest thing you did back in the time that you still feel / see the effects of?
Well, I usually don't think in unhealthy terms. I usually don't think like losing. So that's not really something I endeavor in. And like I don't think about regrets or the unhealthiest thing. I'm just like, okay, cool. I acknowledge it and I move on. And I don't continue thinking about it, because I need to fill the space of that with what is good or beneficial, so that can take place in my body. But if I keep meditating on the unhealthy, it continues to stay inside of me. So I don't even give it any thought. I just focus on like, dude, well, my muscles are here, my skin is shining, my hair is starting to fill back in, like everything's starting to like regenerate. I look younger. So like I just focus on that and I fill my life with that. So there's no space for doubt, negativity, unhealthy, or anything else. I have better effects from it. All right, 2 more and I'm done.
Super Mario Baby asks, would you join the Illuminati?
I would have to see what it is. Probably not, because I travel a lot and I'm very focused on what I'm doing. So I don't really have time to endeavor in other stuff. And I don't really care what other people know because I'm just finding out what I want to find out anyway. I don't really need to know somebody else's secret. Like, I don't really care.
Alexandra asks, last lesson you've learned about yourself.
And I'm creating all of this. It's a reoccurring lesson. But anyway, cool. Awesome. I love you guys. If you haven't already, go to MikeyBreathes, Mikey.com, BREATHES. And you can get the guide there. You can also join the Discord community. If you join the Discord community for the annual membership, which is the best deal, like once you go into the payment, click best deal. It's the full annual membership for the year. You get the guide and the meal plan for free. So yeah, come on and join. It's the most powerful place on the internet. It's the most powerful place on the internet. I have left over 2,740 different voice memos that are way more powerful than this, because there I could be myself. I could be free. I'm not censored. Here I have to watch out what I say. I have to speak, sometimes in code and stuff like that. But the Discord's super powerful. I'm actually leaving here to go over to the Discord. I'm going to be speaking over there and answering their questions direct. I can say stuff. I won't be flagged for like prescribing or diagnosing or anything like that. So I'm gonna, I'll be giving some insight over there. But it's the most powerful place. I share the majority of my best energy there. Here I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun with you guys. I'm just talking. But there, I pull my chest open in the most rich energy I have. I give it to these guys and they come alive. There's people who've been real quick. There's been one woman. Her name's Aurelia. She's 56 years old and she's been postmenopausal for 3 years. So she has not had a menstrual cycle in 3 years, and she's post-menopause. Since starting the guide and being in the Discord community, she now has gotten her period back, which means she's vital, she's fertile, she's alive, her body's producing. Same thing. There was another girl. She's like 40 or under, somewhere in there. She hasn't had a period in 10 years. 10 years, 1 decade. 10 years, this woman has not had her period. She came to the Discord community. She got on the guide, and in the first time in 10 years, she has had her period. She's had a menstrual cycle. This woman, she's under 50, hasn't had her menstrual cycle in 10 years because she has had so many ailments and sicknesses and diseases and all this other stuff. She hasn't had the vitality in her. She came in less than a month, she's got her period back. I'm telling you, this is the most powerful place on the internet. For me, grew muscles, and for other guys, for women, it heals their bodies, for both men and women and everything alike. For kids, it's just life itself. It's not like go work out, you have to eat only chicken, rice, and broccoli, or just vegetables. It's nothing like that. It's an energetic approach to how to do all of life to the highest optimal degree. And as you apply this, it gives you all this energy so you can direct it towards your consciousness so you can see what you're actually in. That's all I'm about. I don't really care about muscles or diets or fads or some sort of like cold plunge, fasting, sauna. I don't care. I'm not that guy. I know I look like it, but I'm not. All I care about is the expansion of my consciousness. And when you have that, you have everything. So I'm giving that to you guys. Anyway, I love you. If you like this, share it. This was a cool day just to chill. We'll be posting this on the YouTube page. So make sure to follow me on YouTube, Mikey Breathes. Breathes, not breeds. That's a different site. I should probably get that one too. Mike, just a Mikey Breathes. It's gonna be a more explicit site. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Mikey Breathes on YouTube, Mikey Breathes on Instagram, Mikey Breathes on Facebook. I have a Facebook like page and a personal Facebook. My personal Facebook, I post whatever I want. That's my release. I can kind of get what I want to get out because I can't post it on Instagram. Instagram has to be polished. TikTok's not even doing anything anymore, but I think, do we still post on TikTok or what? Not really, but I mean, TikTok is like, whatever, dude. But anyway, with all that being stated, I love you guys. There's a higher way. It's not what the norm is out there. I got to exercise, Mikey. I got to do what? No, I'm telling you, there's a higher divine way of why we were put on earth. And that's why I revealed to you guys. So either way, this is it. Whether you get the guide or not, I still